more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
At Midwest Members Credit Union, you are important. We work hard to ensure you have the best banking experience possible. Whether you're inquiring about opening a savings account or wanting to learn more about a loan, our professionals are here to help you with any questions, and we will walk you through every step of the process. Since opening our doors in 1935, we've never forgotten that our members are our most important asset, which is why we continue to excel. For all your banking needs, Midwest Members is the one place to go.
One of the greatest myths about car dealers is that some pay less for their cars than others. Hi, I'm John Roberts, and we all pay the same. Here at Roberts Motors, we can compete with any Ford dealer, regardless of how big they are or how great they say their deals are. The number one concern of anyone buying a car today is service. At Roberts Motors, we pride ourselves in exceptional service before, after, and during the sale. Stop in today and see why Roberts has been the home of happy customers since 1949, or see us online at RiverBender.com.
Roper's RiverBender, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's RiverBender, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Calc Institute of Technology is working for you with career programs for today's jobs. As a career student, you can expect a welcoming atmosphere with exceptional personal service, small classes with one-on-one attention, a set class schedule, and short-term programs that will get you into the workforce quickly. Calc has 2 locations for your convenience located in both Alton and Fairview Heights. For more information, visit Calc online at www.calc.edu.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the river. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Plus can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, First Family Auto Sales has you covered.
What in the world can make a brown-eyed girl turn blue? When everything I'll ever do, I do for you. And I go la 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 la, she's got the look.
Can you add beauty to your home and cut energy costs? And with new Eagle Series Gold Collection windows from Eagle Home Improvement. The experts at Eagle custom fit Gold Collection windows into your existing window openings to save time and money. Gold Collection windows will give your home a dramatic new look while saving energy. And all Eagle Gold Collection Series windows come with a lifetime limited warranty. Eagle Home Improvement, 259-2500. Where integrity counts.
Come on, guys, we're only up by 1 run. I need some insurance. Let's go. Put me in, coach. I can get you some insurance.
FMG man at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing. A long one. A home run for FMG man.
Hit a home run with my team. A winning team. Let me protect your dreams. Call me, Rory Fisher, 666-7062. Come on, coach.
Time out! Come here! I need better coverage. Anybody here need better coverage? Put me in, coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher.
Fisher, 466-7062. Hey, where do you want this ladder? Oh, come on, Coach.
Can anyone over there give me protection? Put me in, Coach. I can offer protection. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Halpin Music Company is so much more than just a music products retailer. We do have great products at great prices, but we've been long known for our exceptional customer service, our friendly sales staff, and highly trained, experienced repair technicians. We have great and talented music instructors, students young and old alike, all age groups. So I invite you to come to Halpin Music Company and experience the Halpin Music Company difference.
You walk on this campus and it feels as though you're at an Ivy League institution.
So the weekend comes, I go get live with the
culture in so many ways. You would never know that it is a 2-year college.
I went by
This place is truly amazing. I love going to school here.
It is definitely not like any other community college.
You're a liar. I said I got it going on, baby girl.
If you're looking for a way for your life to change, then Lewis and Clark is the place for you.
You're the king, so be my queen if you know what I mean. Let's do the wild thing.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I had to adjust my fly. She looked at me and smiled and said, "You have plans for the night?" I said, "Hopefully if things go well,
I'll crack the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Please, baby.
At Midwest Members Credit Union, you are important. We work hard to ensure you have the best banking experience possible. Whether you are inquiring about opening a savings account or wanting to learn more about a loan, our professionals are here to help you with any questions, and we will walk you through every step of the process. Since opening our doors in 1935, we've never forgotten that our members are our most important asset, which is why we continue to excel. For all your banking needs, Midwest Members is the one place to go.
RiverBender.com's coverage of today's game is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof.
Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Calc Institute of Technology, your future, your success. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Claywell Asset Management, an independent firm. Lewis and Clark Community College, empowering people. Trust Family Auto Sales, now offering repair service across from the Bethalto Airport under the water tower.
Eagle Home Improvement, providing guaranteed quality and superior service. Trigger Talent, concealed carry classes, advanced handgunning and private training, and all-season range.
What brand of vehicle do you drive? One of the greatest myths about car dealers is that some pay less for their cars than others. Hi, I'm John Roberts, and we all pay the same. Here at Roberts Motors, we can compete with any Ford dealer, regardless of how big they are or how great they say their deals are. The number one concern of anyone buying a car today is service. At Roberts Motors, we pride ourselves in exceptional service before, after, and during the sale. Stop in today and see why Roberts has been the home of happy customers since 1949. Or see us online at RiverBender.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Calc Institute of Technology is working for you with career programs for today's jobs. As a career student, you can expect a welcoming atmosphere with exceptional personal service, small classes with one-on-one attention, a set class schedule, and short-term programs that will get you into the workforce quickly. Calc has 2 locations for your convenience, located in both Alton and Fairview Heights. For more information, visit Calc online at www.calc.edu.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is fair.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Can you add beauty to your home and cut energy costs? You can with new Eagle Series Gold Collection windows from Eagle Home Improvement. The experts at Eagle will custom fit Gold Collection windows into your existing window openings to save time and money. Gold Collection windows will give your home a dramatic new look while saving energy. And all Eagle Gold Collection Series windows come with a lifetime limited warranty. Eagle Home Improvement, 259-2500, where integrity counts.
Come on, guys. We're only up by 1 run. I need some insurance. Let's go. Put me in, Coach. I can get you some insurance.
AmFam G-Man at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a long one. A home run for AmFam G-Man.
Hit a home run with my team, a winning team. Let me protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062. Come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
Time out. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, Coach. I can give you better coverage.
Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062. Hey, where do you want this ladder? Oh, come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
Set, hit. Protection! Can anyone over there give me protection? Danny, hold. Put me in, Coach. I can offer protection. Set, hit. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Halpin Music Company is so much more than just a music products retailer. We do have great products at great prices, but we've been long known for our exceptional customer service, our friendly sales staff, and highly trained, experienced repair technicians. We have great and talented music instructors, students young and old alike, all age groups. So I invite you to come to Halpin Music Company and experience the Halpin Music Company difference.
You walk onto this campus and it feels as though you're at an Ivy League institution.
It is cultured in so many ways. You would never know that it is a two-year college.
This place is truly amazing. I love going to school here.
It is definitely not like any other community college.
If you're looking for a way for your life to change, then Lewis and Clark is the place for you to be.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
At Midwest Members Credit Union, you are important. We work hard to ensure you have the best banking experience possible. Whether you are inquiring about opening a savings account or wanting to learn more about a loan, our professionals are here to help you with any questions, and we will walk you through every step of the process. Since opening our doors in 1935, we've never forgotten that our members are our most important asset, which is why we continue to excel. For all your banking needs, Midwest Members is the one place to go.
One of the greatest myths about car dealers is that some pay less for their cars than others. Hi, I'm John Roberts, and we all pay the same. Here at Roberts Motors, we can compete with any Ford dealer, regardless of how big they are or how great they say their deals are. The number one concern of anyone buying a car today is service. At Roberts Motors, we pride ourselves in exceptional service before, after, and during the sale. Stop in today and see why Roberts has been the home of happy customers since 1949, or see us online at RiverBender.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Calc Institute of Technology is working for you with career programs for today's jobs. As a career student, you can expect a welcoming atmosphere with exceptional personal service, small classes with one-on-one attention, a set class schedule, and short-term programs that will get you into the workforce quickly. Calc has 2 locations for your convenience, located in both Alton and Fairview Heights. For more information, visit Calc online at www.calc.edu.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is fair.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Can you add beauty to your home and cut energy costs? You can with new Eagle Series Gold Collection windows from Eagle Home Improvement. The experts at Eagle will custom fit Gold Collection windows into your existing window openings to save time and money. Gold Collection windows will give your home a dramatic new look while saving energy. And all Eagle Gold Collection Series windows come with a lifetime limited warranty. Eagle Home Improvement, 259-2500, where integrity counts.
Come on, guys. We're only up by one run. I need some insurance. Let's go. Put me in, Coach. I can get you some insurance.
AmFam G-Man at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a long one. A home run for AmFam G-Man.
Hit a home run with my team, a winning team. Let me protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062. Come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, Coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
That hit. Protection. Can anyone over there give me protection? Danny Holt. Put me in, Coach. I can offer protection. That hit. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Nice, Explorer.
Halpin Music Company is so much more than just a music products retailer. We do have great products at great prices, but we've been long known for our exceptional customer service, our friendly sales staff, and highly trained, experienced repair technicians. We have great and talented music instructors, students young and old alike, all age groups. So I invite you to come to Halpin Music Company and experience the Halpin Music Company difference.
And they will defend the east goal here at Public School Stadium. Still a little sunshine. You couldn't ask for better football weather. You know, actually last weekend was not bad for the opening. It still bothers me when we open the season in August, but nonetheless, that's the way it is. And it wasn't too bad. I've seen worse, but this is almost perfect.
Well, the one thing about last week that was really made it nice, we had cloud cover for the most part in this area. And as long as you don't have that setting sun, the area around here usually will cool down a little better, but it doesn't get any better than this.
We had cloud cover last week and no lightning.
Amen.
Amen. So the Explorers' Liam Maher will tee the ball at his own 40-yard line. The festivities to retire Craig Hendrick's number will take place at halftime. And a lot of folks here tonight for that. But for the football game,
as well. Back deep to receive for the Knights, Lucas Teesing and Jake Timmerman. And the officials blow the whistle and say, we are ready for action. Maher, the run-up and the kick, a nice end-over-end kick, and that sails 4 yards deep into the end zone. That's an automatic touchback, and that's the way Craig Hendrick did it.
You like to have a game start that way because you know you don't have to worry about that first big run back for a touchdown. And, of course, today we saw one of those against Oklahoma as they were attempting a field goal, and a guy caught the ball on about the 1 foot in from the end line and was able to run it back 109 yards for a touchdown.
I don't think in the entirety of Craig Hendrick's high school career that there was ever a kickoff return against him, because I think he booted them all into the end zone, and that is a weapon when you make that other team start at their own 20. And here they are, the Knights with the power I formation and the give to the tailback. That's Wieters right up the middle he goes. There's a flag thrown, and that's probably going to be a hold against the Knights. If it is, it'll wipe out a 9-yard gain by their tailback, Jake Wieters.
And Wieters did a good job that time of just following that offensive line and shooting right up the middle. But as you said, perhaps the yardage was gotten because of an illegal block or illegal use of the hands.
Holding against the Knights. A 10-yard walk-off from the spot of the foul. They'll put the football down at the 11-yard line. Almost all the way back at the 10. It'll be 1st and 20. So 1 play, 1 penalty tonight.
And that was a big penalty because a good gain negated and pushes him back closer to the goal line.
2 receivers to the left side. Collins shoots. He's their guy. And here is the give on a sweep to the right side. And that's Wieters. And Wieters goes nowhere as Marquette strung it out. And there was no place for Wieters to go. He might have gained a yard, but no more.
Could not turn the corner. Will Hurst was the guy over there. He's a 5'11", 190-pound junior. Wrapped him up and brought him down back at the 10.
2nd and 19 for the Knights. Just shy of their own 11-yard line. Colin Schutz is their quarterback, and he's a senior, but they graduated a lot of talent from last year's team that went to the state semifinals, so they're really counting on Schutz to lead the way. Shoots in the pistol formation, turns, gives it to Wieters right up the middle, and again, the Marquette interior line just shuts that down. Wieters may have gained a yard out to the 12-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and 18.
Jake Reeder, one of the first ones who was there to make that stop, and as you said, he had some help from his friends, and every defensive coordinator will tell you, we don't like those solo tackles. We like it to be a team job.
Reeder stopped Wieters. I thought you had a speech impediment there for a minute.
I do.
3rd and 18, Knights from their own 12-yard line. Trips to the left, another receiver to the right side. And back to throw is Schutz, rolling to his left, lets it go downfield. He's got his man Teesing out across the 25 to about the 28-yard line, but he's going to be 2 yards shy. He gains 16 on the completion, but it's going to be 4th and 2.
Yeah, the rollout action made it difficult for the secondary to stay with the receiver. Nagy was a little bit soft on the defense, but once the catch was made, he drove him out of bounds before he got to the first down marker.
4th and a short 2 is really about 1.5 yards, but they send the punter on, Jake Timmerman. He stands at his own 17-yard line in punt formation. He gets a good snap and gets the kick away. And the deep man for Marquette will take off to his left, out across the 40 to the 45. Still on his feet to the 47. And thrown down there is Brian Nagy. And a nice play by Nagy to go catch that football, which was actually over his head. He took it in at about the 37 and took it back to the 46. So a nice return and good field position for Marquette.
Yeah, it almost looked like one of those center fielders going back and catching it over his shoulder, but then Nagy did a good job circling off first to his left, then coming back to the right, and was able to get about 12 yards on the run back. Good field position for the Explorers.
So the Explorer offense, which really never got on track last week, and head coach Darrell Angleton said we were just inconsistent, and we need to find that consistency. So they're on the field here, and they're going to start double tight with 3 backs behind Brady McAfee. Well, 2 backs in the backfield with McAfee. Now we've got...
got to get the right football in there.
Yes, we got to get the Marquette ball in there. Can't expect Marquette to use modern days football, can we?
Well, you know we're an affluent society.
Yes.
Used to be we had one
football.
for the whole game,
Yeah.
and that was it.
So something happened to it, you had to go retrieve it, get it back out on the field. So the Explorers with a wing to the right, double tight. McAfee in the pistol formation. Now they shift and send up, and it's an illegal shift, apparently. Or no, I think the Knights jumped offside.
Yeah, they sent the shift was so successful that Drew Tobin was ready to come into the backfield, and he jumped the gun. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. That'll take the Explorers into modern-day territory without even having to snap the ball.
1st and 5, Explorers at the 49 of the Knights. Yeah, they set up double tight and then shifted out of that and sent receivers to both sides, and that fooled the Knights. They thought the ball had been snapped. So we've got 2 receivers wide left, another receiver to the right side. McAfee, the senior quarterback, in the pistol formation. He drops to throw, quick pass out to the right side, completes it there to Jeremy Strabel, and he's brought down shy of the 45 for a gain of 3 or 4 on that completion. But it's going to be 2nd and short for Marquette, a gain of 3.
Lucas Thiesing was in on the tackle there, and a good job. As they made the completion, there wasn't a whole lot of yardage afterwards. It'll be a 2nd and short. The Explorers where they want to be right now.
2nd and 2, Marquette. Blatchford wide to the left side. Also out there, Caleb Ware. Strabel wide right. Peebles in the backfield with McAfee, who operates from the pistol, gives it to Peebles. Peebles tries to bounce it outside to the left side, and he loses yardage. Peebles needed to just hit the hole. He might have gotten the first down, but he was looking for the home run ball there and ended up losing 2 yards.
Now, you got to know your game situation. If you just need 2 yards, follow those big linemen and go right on in. He wanted to duck to the outside, and a shooting backer came through, Justin Toll. And as a result, there's a loss on the play and going to bring up a 3rd and about 4 now.
3rd and 4, Marquette at the modern-day 48-yard line. They've got a wing to the left. They go double tight. Peebles in the backfield with McAfee. Direct snap to Peebles. He tries to work the left side. Peebles has first down yardage down to the 40-yard line, but there's a flag, and that's probably not going to be good news for Marquette as the flag lies in the Marquette offensive backfield.
Yeah, and Peoples did a good job of cutting off that left tackle, going for the first down, but that's going to go for naught as holding is going to back up the Explorers.
Holding against the Explorers. It'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and the flag is lying on the 50-yard line. So they'll move it back to the 40 of the Explorers, inside the 40 of Marquette. And now it's going to be 3rd and 16.
What's that saying? 1 step forward, 2 steps back?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of what we're going through here in the early going.
So both teams have been flagged for holding calls. And so the Explorers now facing 3rd and 16, come out with that tight formation with a wing to the right, another receiver to the right. And McAfee drops to throw, looking to his right. McAfee now takes off, looking downfield. Now he's going to run across the 40 to the 46 before he's bumped out of bounds. So he picks up 6 yards on that scramble. 7 as they'll move it out to the 47-yard line. But it's going to be 4th and about 8 for the Explorers, 4th and 9.
Brady didn't get what he wanted there, but I thought it was a very wise decision. A little cutback there got him some daylight, but then when he checked out his receiver, he realized everything was covered. Best thing to do, get what I can, and then we'll punt the ball away.
Liam Maher back in punt formation, stands at his own 34-yard line awaiting the snap, gets a low one, fields it cleanly, and gets the kick away. And Thiesing will return from his own 19, tries the right side, now circles back to the left side, out across the 30, and bumped out of bounds here on the near sideline at about the 36-yard line. And the Knights will start 1st and 10 right there with their 2nd possession.
Thiesing with a nice run back there, and what you have to worry about him at 6'3", 172 pounds, he's kind of lanky, but every step's a big step.
Well, it's kind of hard to tackle a beanpole sometimes, too. Not much to hit there, is there?
Thank goodness he went towards the sideline. They just bumped him right on out.
1st and 10, Knights from their own 36. So now they have better field position on this possession. Their first possession started at their own 20. Colin Schutz, the senior quarterback, takes the snap, gives it to Weeder straight ahead. Weeder bottled up and thrown down after a short gain. As again, Marquette controlled the line of scrimmage, and that time it was Alex Tesson
Yeah, Tesson did a good job of shedding off that block and was able to get a big old paw on his thigh and bring him down for minimal gain.
A 1-yard gain. Last week against Effingham, Weeder carried 22 times for 121 yards. So far tonight, 3 carries, 3 yards. Although he had a big one, about a 9-yard gainer called back on a penalty. 2nd and 9, Mater Dei. Trips to the right side. Shoots in the pistol formation. Takes the snap, quick slant to the left side. He's got his man complete out to about the 44-yard line. Making the reception for Mater Dei was their tight end, Matt Spears. Spears, 6'4", 176, a big target, and a gain of about 7 on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do if that ball is perfectly thrown on that quick slant in, but Trevin Swingler stayed with him, and as soon as he made the catch, he brought him down in his tracks, bring up a 3rd and short.
3rd and 2 Knights. A receiver to the left, power I formation behind Schutz, turn, and the give to the tailback, Weeder. Weeder stacked up, and he did not get the first down. He needed 2 yards. He got 1.
Well, Tesson was one of the first guys there to kind of gum up everything and make life difficult. Sam Stem coming up quickly to give some help. And so the Explorers, with a good defensive effort there, should put the Knights in punting formation.
Well, I don't think they're going to. So far, it does not appear that they've sent the punting team out there. They keep the offense on the field. And so the question is, will they snap it or will they try to draw Marquette off? And the Explorer defensive line needs to be aware of that. 4th and 1 from their own 45 for the Knights. Long count. Shoots, surveys the defense, takes a snap, turns, gives it to Weeder, and he falls forward and has the first down by about a yard. He needed 1, he got 2. First down, Knights, the first down of the evening.
Yeah, the Explorers have to feel pretty good about that defensive effort. Even though he got the first down, they shut him down for a minimal gain, and those things are going to happen. Hopefully next time you won't have a 3rd and short.
Well, they gave him a good spot, and he got 3. 1st and 10 Knights from their own 47-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Collins shoots, takes the snap, turns, fakes the handoff. Now lets it go over the middle. He's got a man wide open, and he overthrew Timmerman. Timmerman was open over the middle, and down at about the Explorer 35-yard line, and Shoots just overthrew him by a hair.
Well, that was a bullet, and the Explorers just dodged it.
Well, and it was a bullet because he threw it on a line, and if he had put a little bit of air under it with the 2 steps that Timmerman had on the nearest defender, he could have run right under it and might have been gone. And it's 2nd and 10 now, Knights from their own 47-yard line. Same formation, 2 receivers white, 1 left, quick pass out to the left side to Timmerman. He beats 1 defender, still on his feet, and he's going to be down very close to a first down. He will have a first down all the way down at the Marquette 42-yard line, a gain of 11.
And Brian Nagy is very upset with himself. He came in and had that play blown up, but the missed tackle allowed him to get a second effort and a first down.
1st and 10 Mater Dei at the Marquette 42-yard line, and they go quickly without a huddle. And here is the give to Weeder, the tailback. Weeder breaks a tackle, still on his feet, dragging tacklers with him down inside the 35, just inside the 35. A gain of about 8 on that carry for Jake Weeder.
Oh, when you put the trips out here this side, that pulls that defense out, stretches the interior, and they took advantage of it right up the chute.
They go again without a huddle on 2nd and 2, just inside the 35. Again, Weeder, big hole, still on his feet, and takes it all the way down to the Explorer 20-yard line. And a gain of 15 on that carry, and another Mater Dei first down, and they seem to have Marquette off balance with the no-huddle offense.
Yeah, the Explorers not ready for that quick hitter inside with everything stretched out. They're going to have to pay attention to that tailback.
1st and 10 just outside the Marquette 20 for Mater Dei. Trips left, another receiver to the right side. Shoots in the pistol formation, gives it to Weeder right now. Well, he did give it to Weeder. The ball is loose, and Marquette covers it. Marquette covered the football. Shoots wanted it back. He was running the read option, and Weeder wouldn't give it back, and finally Weeder let go of it, and then Shoots had given up. It went to the ground, and the Explorers recovered.
Well, the Explorers did a good job that time, but as you say, I think that was a mistake. The proper progression of the play is dive, and then keep it yourself and go around in. That's what Shoots planned on doing, but he got it caught on the hip of the runner, and the Explorers come away with the ball.
Not sure who covered it for the Explorers. We'll try to find out and let you know. 1st and 10 Marquette, so a big turnover there. 1st and 10 for the Explorers from their own 26-yard line. They come out with that tight formation. McAfee in the pistol formation. And the direct snap to Peebles, and Peebles trying to run to the right side, and the Knights string it out, and there is no gain there whatsoever. Peebles got back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It'll be 2nd and 10. So Peebles has carried twice for -2 yards.
Brandon Boos on that fumble recovery.
Brandon Boos, but there were a host of Explorers there stacking the play up, and then you had the running back and the quarterback not sure who was going to take the football, and finally nobody did, and Brandon Boos fell on it. 2nd and 10, Explorers from their own 26. Direct snap, and now an inside handoff to Strabel, the wide receiver, and Strabel fights forward and takes it out to the 30-yard line for a gain of almost 4 on that play, as they direct snapped it to Peebles for the 2nd time in a row, and then he gave it on an inside handoff to the wide receiver coming back inside. They say his knee went down at the 29, so a gain of only 3. It'll be 3rd and 7.
I think Strabel would have liked to take that outside, but the Knights' defense came around, contained very well on the perimeter.
So 3rd and 7 Explorers. Marquette without a first down. The Knights put up 3 on that last drive before the turnover. 3rd and 7 Explorers from their own 29. Again, tight formation with a wing to the right. Back to throw. McAfee under pressure, scrambling to his left. He's a southpaw. He lets it go downfield and incomplete, intended for Diavion Peebles. And Peebles stopped and was going to jump and then realized he couldn't jump that high. Tried to take off again, and it went off his fingertips. He should have just kept running.
Well, the miraculous part was Brady McAfee was running west. He threw the ball off balance east, and he threw the ball almost 35, 40 yards in the air. A very amazing throw, but as you said, could have been a reception if the receiver hadn't given up on it.
Teesing and Timmerman standing back at about their own 35-yard line. Liam Maher for the Explorers stands at his own 17 in punt formation. He gets a good snap this time and gets the kick away. And Teesing calls for a fair catch and makes it at his own 37-yard line. We are scoreless with 3:03 remaining in the first quarter, and this game looks eerily like the game the Explorers played last week in Bethalto against the Civic Memorial Eagles, at least here in the first quarter.
I was going to say I wasn't at that game, but from your description, I was thinking the very same thing. And thank goodness the defense has been getting the job done. Let's hope they can continue, and let's hope they pay attention to that tailback so he doesn't fire off tackle over there on that right side.
1st and 10 Mater Dei, their 3rd possession. And now we have a timeout on the field called by the Explorers. It comes with 3:03 remaining first quarter. No score. Marquette and Mater Dei in the Explorers home opener. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Bank is loaded with... You walk onto this campus and it feels as though you're at an Ivy League institution.
It is cultured in so many ways. You would never know that it is a 2-year college.
This place is truly amazing. I love going to school here.
It is definitely not like any other community college.
If you're looking for a way for your life to change, then Lewis and Clark is the place for you to be.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
First quarter action, the Mater Dei Knights starting 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. And here is now Schutz keeping it on the option out to the right side. Lots of running room for Schutz. First down yardage across midfield and all the way down to the Marquette 42-yard line. Well, that's the play he wanted to run before, and this time he did, and picked up 21 yards.
An excellent downfield block by Thiesing that time as he broke it And once you get downfield and you have that lead blocker, if he sends a guy left, you go right. Very simple. Just read your blocker and picked up an extra 10.
1st and 10 Knights at the Marquette 37. Actually, he picked up 26 on that carry. Back to throw. Shoots, launches it deep down the right sideline. It's a jump ball, and it is broken up as both the receiver and the defender went up. And the Marquette defender was able to bat it away at the last moment, all the way down at about the 15-yard line.
It's a good thing he was able to get back and bat that away because he got fooled on it. He bit on the play fake, and as a result, the receiver was behind him. But the last-second effort resulted in the incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 Modern Day at the Marquette 37-yard line. Colin shoots. The senior quarterback trips to the left side. Another receiver to the right. Now a man in motion to the right. That's Timmerman. Weeder in the backfield behind Schutz, and they give it to Weeder right up the middle. Big hole. Weeder on his feet inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line, and a 20-yard pickup by Weeder as that offensive line opened a hole, and he burst right through it.
Trevin Swingler that time with a touchdown-saving tackle, but as you said, spreading those receivers out left and right, putting the one guy in motion, moved the safety out of the way, and that made for a big run.
1st and 10 Knights. That's their 5th first down of the evening. 1st and 10 at the Marquette 17. Well, last time they were down here, they coughed the ball up. And now Schutz keeps it right up the middle. A flag is thrown right into the pile. And Schutz picked up a yard down to the 16-yard line, but now we'll check out the flag.
Let's hope that's a holding penalty so they can back him up a little bit and get him out of the red zone. But that time the play fake by the quarterback, not very effective because there was nobody back there, and it was just one step and the quarterback draw. He was coming up the middle, and I think everybody knew it.
It is a hold against the Knights, obviously accepted by the Explorers, and instead of 2nd and 9 at the 16, it's going to be 1st and 20. Back at the 1st and 21, back at the 28-yard line.
Well, you talk about running backs in the backfield and how you have to pay attention to them, but Schutz is about as good a running back as they have in the backfield as well.
2 receivers to each side of the field. They've got 2nd down on the marker, but it should be 1st down. 1st and 21. Shoots back to throw, surveying the field, and overthrows Teesing down at the 5-yard line. The ball was a little too tall for him, but if it hadn't been tall, it would have been picked off by the man who was underneath for Marquette. So Schutz did a good job of just kind of throwing it away. They've got 3rd down on the marker over there, and it should only be 2nd down. The scoreboard's got 2nd down, but the marker on the field says 3rd down.
I don't think that the officials have bothered to check and see what's over there on the side.
Yeah, but the penalty was on the 1st down play, 1st and 10 at the 17, and they've run. It should have been 1st and 21. Now it's 2nd and 21. Here is Schutz keeping it himself after a fake handoff right up the middle, all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. And so the down doesn't matter. A 28-yard touchdown run by Colin Schutz. He faked a handoff to Weeder, brought the ball back into his own belly, and just took up right up the gut, 28 yards for the TD.
Well, we talked about how they've been using that play action, that little handoff fake, and he'd been given the ball, and then this time, instead of it being an option, he simply faked the handoff and then went right up the middle himself. The line was there, the opening was there, and once he got in the secondary, it was Katie bar the door.
The extra point attempt now by Logan Johnson, number 81. And they line it up. Long count, the snap, the spot, the kick. Johnson up high, long, and it is good. 1:59 remaining first quarter. Mater Dei on the board. They lead the Explorers 7-0. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Said I couldn't
Dean, honey, when she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
At Midwest Members Credit Union, you are important. We work hard to ensure you have the best banking experience possible. Whether you are inquiring about opening a savings account or wanting to learn more about a loan, our professionals are here to help you with any questions, and we will walk you through every step of the process. Since opening our doors in 1935, we've never forgotten that our members are our most important asset, which is why we continue to excel. For all your banking needs, Midwest Members is the one place to go.
It was a 63-yard touchdown drive by the Mater Dei Knights, capped off by a 28-yard touchdown run by Colin Schutz. Schutz has carried the ball twice now for 54 yards.
He knows when to call his own number.
Yes. and both were on that option where he bellied the ball to the tailback and then pulled it back and kept it himself. Short pooch kick by the Knights and returned by the Explorers out across the 40 to the 42. And Marquette will take that every time.
Yeah, anytime you could start your offense outside the 40-yard line, that shortens that field for you. Of course, the problem for the Explorers is they're going to have to find a combination of plays that'll work in succession to pick up a few first downs. How many first downs do we have?
For Marquette?
Yeah.
0.
We're still looking for that first one.
That was Zach Forte returning the kick. He was one of the up men on the second line of Explorers there on the kickoff return team, and he caught the ball and took off straight ahead and took it out to the 46. 1st and 10 Marquette right there. 2 receivers to the right side, 2 more wide left. Peebles in the backfield along with Brady McAfee, who's in the pistol formation. They put a man in motion to the right side, and they run the option to the right side, and here is Strabel trying to turn that right corner, and he goes nowhere. He is thrown for a loss as he ran out of running room here on the near sideline. He tried to make a cut. Somebody hit him and took his legs right out from underneath him, and he lost 4 yards.
Yeah, very good pursuit by the Knights. They had a wall just coming over to the sideline. There was no opening anywhere for a cutback or anything. Just go as far as you can and then go out of bounds.
Well, so far, Marquette hasn't shown the ability to get outside on the Knights. And they haven't shown the ability to run up the middle yet either.
Perhaps with the over pursuit, maybe a little misdirection will work.
2nd and 14 for the Explorers from their own 38-yard line. Quick pass out to the right side, completed to Strabel, and he is buried here on the near sideline. And a short gain out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 4, and it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, they're going to have to get a little bit more vertical on the passing routes. He's picking up 3 and 4 yards, just not going to get it out here.
So the Explorers still in search of their first down. 1:40 remaining in the first quarter. Mater Dei leading 7-0, and this is a spot where, as an offense, you really want to answer. You want to keep that defense over there on the sideline for a little while. Back to throw McAfee. He's got some time. Lets it go out to the right side. Incomplete. Intended for Brian Nagy. He jumps up thinking maybe he was held on the play, but I think the Knight defender just had position on him.
He was right there at the right time, but the one thing that was impressive about that play, the offensive line did give McAfee time to find a receiver and get rid of the ball.
So Liam Maher, once again, out in punt formation. Timmerman and Teesing standing back at their own 25-yard line. Maher gets a good snap, gets the kick away, and it's a high booming kick, and Timmerman will return from his own 25, eludes the first line of tacklers, crosses the 30, and takes it out to the 33-yard line, and the Knights will start 1st and 10 right there.
Well, it's not as good of starting position as they've had, but still pretty decent. They're outside their own 30-yard line, leading already here 7-0 as we're about to come to the close of the first quarter.
So Marquette's offense did not answer, and now their defense has to have an answer, because on Mater Dei's last 2 possessions, the Knights drove right down the field. On the first of those 2 possessions, they fumbled deep in Marquette territory. The second one, they punched it in and took the 7-0 lead. So the Marquette defense needs to respond here. 1st and 10 Knights from their own 32. Here is the give right up the middle, and that's Weeder, and he is hit at the line of scrimmage, manages to fall forward.
54 in on the tackle there. That would be Brandon Boos again. And that time the right guard for the Knights was trying to pull, and he was the guy who was supposed to hit Boos. Problem was he got tripped up on the center's foot, never got there, and Brandon says, "Thank you very much, I'll take the tackle."
A gain of a yard by Weeder on that carry. 2nd and 9 Knights. from their own 34-yard line. And the snap is bobbled, and so Schutz keeps it himself right up the middle. All kinds of running room all the way out to his own 49-yard line. A gain of 15 on a busted play.
They're doing the same thing. The right guard is pulling. Center and left guard, they're blocking down to the right, and then he's doing a kick out. And that time Schutz with a good run as a result of that kick out block.
The 7th first down here in the first quarter for Mater Dei. Now here is a big play here to Timmerman, and he's all the way down to the Marquette 25-yard line as they went without a huddle down to the 26. And that was a gain of 23 on a completion from Schutz to Timmerman.
Yeah, that was simply a situation the Marquette defense wasn't ready yet, and they better get ready now.
I wasn't ready either. They ought to check with me. Another first down, the 8th. 1st and 10 Knights at the Marquette 26. Back to throw, Schutz out to the right side. He's got a man wide open, and he drops it. He had a man out in the flat. The Marquette defender was playing soft out there, and the intended receiver was wide open and just dropped it. That was Jace Barfield.
I don't even know if you can call that soft coverage. He was about 10 yards off of it. That was softer than soft. Thank goodness he dropped that ball. That's the same defender back there, I think, that earlier got burnt, got the receiver behind him, so he's trying to give him a little bit more of a cushion. Now he's got double trouble coming his way.
Down to 26 seconds remaining in the quarter. 2 receivers wide right for the Knights, 1 wide left, a slot to the left as well. 2nd and 10 at the Marquette 26. Schutz takes the snap, hands it, keeps it himself after he faked the handoff, and he's just breaking tackles right up the middle and finally dragged down from behind by the Explorers' Will Hurst, but not until he gains 8 yards on the carry.
Once again, it was an inside trap. They're working that to perfection, and I don't think the Explorers have figured out a way to handle that trapping block.
Well, the Knights, did somebody call it? No, they finally run the final 4 seconds off. The Knights took off the other way. The clock had stopped for some reason. They finally ran the final 4 seconds of the quarter off, and that's it. After 1 quarter of action here at Public School Stadium in Alton, the score, the Mater Dei Knights 7, the Marquette Explorers nothing. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
One of the greatest myths about car dealers is that some pay less for their cars than others. Hi, I'm John Roberts, and we all pay the same. Here at Roberts Motors, we can compete with any Ford dealer, regardless of how big they are or how great they say their deals are. The #1 concern of anyone buying a car today is service. At Roberts Motors, we pride ourselves in exceptional service before, after, and during the sale. Stop in today and see why Roberts has been the home of happy customers since 1949, or see us online at RiverBender.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
The Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game.
Right now, I'm sending my vote for Mother Nature.
So far, so good.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you what.
That's Gary Boker. My name is Sam Stem. It's 3rd and 2 Mater Dei at the Marquette 17-yard line. Here is the give to Weeder. Big hole to the left side. Weeder to the end zone. He's in for the touchdown. With a desperate dive at the end, he goes 17 yards for the touchdown, and the Knights have scored on 2 consecutive possessions.
The play started with a desperate grab, as it looked like the quarterback couldn't quite get the ball in there, but Weeder grabbed it, and then it ended with a desperate dive getting him to the end zone, and lo and behold, 2 possessions in a row, Mater Dei has come up with a score. They've got to, the Explorers, that is, they've got to answer now. You do not want to fall behind more than 2 scores.
Well, the Knights with 2 touchdown drives, 9 first downs on the evening, and the Explorers have yet to post a first down. Now the extra point attempt is up high, long, and good. 11:54 remaining in the first half. The score now, Mater Dei 14, Marquette nothing. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Calc Institute of Technology is working for you with career programs for today's jobs. As a career student, you can expect a welcoming atmosphere with exceptional personal service, Small classes with one-on-one attention, a set class schedule, and short-term programs that will get you into the workforce quickly. Calc has 2 locations for your convenience located in both Alton and Fairview Heights. For more information, visit Calc online at www.calc.edu.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is
Boker back at Public School Stadium in Alton. The Mater Dei Knights have dominated here in the first half, but we're only 6 seconds into the second quarter. The problem for Marquette is they played 5 quarters now this season, 5 quarters in 6 seconds.
Whoa.
And they still haven't scored a point. Now the Explorers, well, I thought that...
Got a fair catch that.
I was going to say, I thought he would have called for a fair catch, but he didn't. They blooped it high in the air. High in the air, and Will Hurst got under it. And instead of calling for the fair catch there at his own 42,
you see, that's the difference.
Fielded it, and they killed him.
That's the difference. When you're past 50 and you've seen this many ball games, it's easy to look down there and say, call for the fair catch. But first of all, he wasn't expecting that ball. And while he's saying, oh, my goodness, they were coming down on him.
Well, when you're past 50, if for some reason you were down there, you'd fair catch everything.
Amen to that.
Don't touch me. I'll catch it, but don't touch me. 1st and 10 Explorers from their own 43. Tight formation. And the snap is to the up man, who's only about a yard off the line of scrimmage. And he picks up good yardage right up the middle. I think that's probably Begnell.
I was really surprised on that. It looked like that Mater Dei was almost in a goal line defense, as they had 5-6 guys crowded right up front there as they were toe-to-toe from end to end.
7-yard pickup. I think that was Kyle Begnell, the fullback. And they put him just to the left of the center and about a yard off the line of scrimmage. And that time they snapped it to him, and he picked up 7. 2nd and 3 Explorers. Same play. And this time the Knights stack it up, and Begnell goes nowhere.
Like the defense.
Well, it wasn't Begnell on the carry that time. Let's see who it was.
It looked like the defense that time did a good job of pinching down to the center. Was that Strable? Swingler? Okay.
Swingler, I think. Yeah, Trayvon Swingler that time on a direct snap. No gain. 3rd and 3 Marquette, still looking for their first down. The line of scrimmage just shy of the 50-yard line. And this time, again, the snap to the up back and nothing doing. They fooled the Knights once, but they couldn't fool them on attempts 2 and 3.
A scrum developed.
Yes, it did. And it worked out well for the Knights, not so well for the Explorers, who will now once again have to punt. That was that time it was Begnell again. And he gained a yard, but it's 4th and 2 for the Explorers just across midfield.
It almost looked as though Mater Dei knew that play was coming. They were stacked in the middle.
Liam Maher to punt on 4th and 2. He gets the kick away, and the Knights will watch it hit. It takes a Marquette bounce inside the 10, down to just outside the 5-yard line, and so now the Knights will start deep in their own territory, but the Explorer defense now is going to have to find a way to stop that Mater Dei running game.
Well, they've turned the field over. Now it's up to the Marquette defense to keep Mater Dei down there so that the Explorers can get the ball in better field position on their next possession.
And ideally force a fumble, some kind of turnover. 1st and 10 Knights from their own 6-yard line. Mater Dei with 9 first downs on the night. The Explorers yet to post one. And the Knights have put together nice scoring drives on each of their last 2 possessions. And let's see what they do here. They send a receiver wide to the right side. They have a full house back, or a power I formation behind the quarterback, Colin Schutz, who takes the snap, pitches it back to Weeder. Weeder looking for some running room to the right side, cuts it back up inside the tackles, and takes it out to about the 8-yard line for a gain of 2.
And the Explorers that time got caught as the power back came through with a lead blocker. You've got to go in there and close that hole down. They did for minimal gain, going to bring up a 2nd and 8.
Weeder now, 11 carries for 70 yards and a touchdown. Colin Schutz, though, is the leading rusher. 4 carries for 77 yards and a touchdown, the quarterback. Receiver now to the left side. Power I formation and the give to, once again, Weeder. And Weeder finds a hole, wiggles through it, takes it out across the 10 to the 12-yard line. And again, that time, a 4, and it's going to be 3rd and 4.
And they're playing very basic. They're playing very conservative here, staying in that power I, let that power blocker lead the way and pick up what they can. But nothing too exciting or too extravagant in the offense this time.
So 3rd and 4, this could be a big stop for the Explorers and give them an opportunity to start their next possession in very good field position, but they have to get the stop. And now the Knights send a pair of receivers to each side of the field. Shoots in that pistol formation. Back to throw, quick out to the right side. Teesing is hit immediately and brought down, and now a flag is thrown, and I think maybe did the Marquette defender lead with his helmet. I don't know what the call will be, and I don't know if they're giving Teesing enough yardage, enough forward progress to get the first down. It would be very close. A personal foul against the Explorers, leading with the helmet.
That has become a no-no, not only in the IHSA, but throughout the land.
So the completion for 4 yards will count. And then a 15-yard walk-off against the Explorers for the personal foul. And now suddenly the Knights are out in very good field position.
Yeah, I would have liked to seen with the marking of that, or spotting of that ball if it had been a first down.
1st and 10, Knights from their own 32-yard line. Shoots back to throw, goes deep down the middle, and a diving attempt and incomplete. The intended receiver was Jace Barfield, and Shoots threw a nice ball, and Barfield didn't seem to adjust to it very well.
Yeah, McAfee was on pursuit, but he was coming in from behind looking for some safety help over on the other side. But fortunately, as you said, the receiver didn't make the adjustment. Incompletion will make it a 2nd down.
10 first downs on the night for Mater Dei. We're down to 8:04 remaining in the second quarter. The Knights lead at 14-0. 2nd and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Trips to the right side, another receiver to the left, and now Shoots keeps it himself right up the middle, kicks it outside to the right side, finds some running room down the right sideline and takes it all the way out to his own 49-yard line. A pickup of 17 and another first down for the Knights.
And as we've seen so many times, they'll send those trips out to one side, run them off, and once the secondary turns their back, then they're not looking for the quarterback coming off tackle behind them.
Shoots now 5 carries for 93 yards. That's the 12th first down of the night for the Knights. 1st and 10 from their own 48 is where they spotted the football. Trips left, another receiver to the right. Shoots quick pass out to the right side. Completes it there. The receiver bounces off a tackle and takes it down to the Marquette 41-yard line. A gain of 11 for number 11, Jared Niemeyer.
Niemeyer makes a good catch as Xavier Jones comes up with a good stop to keep him from getting even more yardage.
But that's not the proper tackling technique. You don't just throw your body at a guy. They only gave him 9. They said his knee was down at the 42.5-yard line, so it's 2nd and a foot. And back to throw, Shoots, quick pass out to the left side. He's got his man out there, Teesing. He breaks a tackle, and the Explorers are not tackling well right now. Down to the 32-yard line, a gain of 10 and another first down.
No, when you miss an open field tackle, you're giving up at least 10 yards and maybe a lot more. That time the Explorers had him, would have been a first down, but he picked up an extra 10, and now he's inside the 35.
14 first downs on the night for Mater Dei. 1st and 10 at the Marquette 33. Trips right. Another receiver to the left. Weeder in the backfield.
Weeder going to get it.
And it's going to be Shoots right up the middle after faking the handoff to Weeder. Shoots just dragging tacklers inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. The middle was wide open, and then when they did finally get a hand on him, he just brushed the tackler aside. And a gain of 25 there for Shoots. 1st and goal, Knights.
What an asset when your quarterback is such an outstanding running back. And as you said, he makes that good play fake on that handoff and then heads right up the middle.
1st and goal at the 9. Mater Dei with 2 receivers to each side of the field. And this time, Schutz hands it to Weeder, and Weeder is stacked up for little or no gain. That'll be 2nd and goal. Schutz, 6 carries for 118 yards.
Jake Reeder that time was one of the first explorers in there on the stop. Inside the 10-yard line, it's 2nd and goal to go.
No gain on that carry for Weeder. Weeder 13 carries for 74 yards. And 2nd and goal, as Gary says, for the Knights at the Marquette 9-yard line. 2 receivers to each side of the field.
Run it again.
Shoots in the pistol. Fakes the handoff to Weeder. Pass over the middle, and that is broken up. A nice defensive play there by the Explorers' Jace Mag as he got a hand in front of the intended receiver and knocked that ball down.
Yeah, Mag stayed with the receiver as best he could, and then, as you said, he lunged out with that hand. A touchdown-saving stop there.
So now 3rd and goal, Knights at the Marquette 9-yard line.
And they started where?
At their own 6.
It's been a long drive.
From their own 6 down to the Marquette 9. We're down to 6:13 remaining in the first half. Mater Dei leading already 14-0. Here is a pass out to the right side. He's got his man, and at the pylon, what is the call? Touchdown! Touchdown to Teesing. Shoots to Lucas Teesing for a 9-yard touchdown pass. He just got it inside the pylon, and the Knights are on the board once again.
Well, he had 2 receivers to each side. Take your pick, and the Explorers laying off on the secondary. Once he made the catch, then it was just a race to the goal line. Teesing won.
91 yards passing with a touchdown now for Schutz. And the Knights will try to make it 21-0 with the extra point attempt by Logan Johnson. The snap, the spot, the kick. It's a low line drive, and it is through for the extra point. 6:06 remaining first half. The score, Mater Dei 21, Marquette 0. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
Can you add beauty to your home and cut energy costs? You can with new Eagle Series Gold Collection windows from Eagle Home Improvement. The experts at Eagle will custom fit Gold Collection windows.
Most recent possession, and now Peebles will return the kickoff from his own 20 out across the 30 up the left sideline, across the 45, and bumped out of bounds near midfield. And that Marquette offense will have good field position, and they need to find a way just to get a first down.
Well, that run back may have pulled momentum a little bit over to this side, but I guarantee you the crowd's on this side. Momentum's been on the other side all night.
And speaking of the other side, a good crowd made its way up here from Breeze.
I think some of those were here this morning as their cross-country team was down at Granite City running. And everywhere I looked, there were people that had Mater Dei shirts on, and I thought, I wonder if you're going to spend the day in the Riverbend.
Could be. 1st and 10, they say that Peebles stepped out at the 48-yard line, so the Explorers start 1st and 10 there. Trips to the left, another receiver to the right side. Brady McAfee takes the snap. They run the option to the right side, and here's Peebles across midfield. Peebles breaks a tackle, 35-30, and hauled down from behind, down at the 29-yard line. A 23-yard scamper there by Diavion Peebles, and the Explorers' first down.
If we were in the days of the tearaway jerseys, he'd still be running. She just barely got a piece of him.
Well, he broke one tackle, and then was about to turn on the afterburners when somebody got him from behind and hauled him down from behind at the 29. 1st and 10 Explorers right there. A pair of receivers to each side of the field. McAfee takes the snap, hands it to Peebles, trying to go off tackle to the left side, tried to bump it outside, and cannot. And Peebles gives up on the play pretty quickly, and his tendency is to want to try to bounce it outside, and the contain is there for Mater Dei. No gain on the play.
Well, the play was set up with two receivers wide left and wide right. It's almost like they had learned from the Mater Dei offense. Spread that defense out a little bit, and then when you do, you've got to go up the chute. And as you said, Peebles wanted to dance and try to duck to the outside, and that play's not designed for that.
Now Peebles comes out, Swingler checks in late, and so he gets the play from McAfee as he checks into the backfield. 2nd and 10. Well, they gave Peebles 2 yards on that carry. Initially, they had spotted it as no gain. 2nd and 8, and here's the give. Here's McAfee keeping it himself out to the left side. Brady down to the 21-yard line for a gain of about 5 or 6 on that carry, and it's going to be 3rd and 4. Picked up 4 on that carry.
Yeah, the Explorers in good position here now with the 3rd and 4, and you know you're in 4-down territory, but the problem is they've got to convert and get the first down.
Well, they put it down at the 22, so actually it's 3rd and 3 for the Explorers. The clock rolling with 4:10 remaining in the first half. Mater Dei leads 21-0. A pair of receivers to each side of the field. It's still Trayvon Swingler in the backfield with Brady McAfee. And on 3rd and 3 at the 21, at the 22, the give is to Swingler up the middle. He breaks one tackle and powers forward and has the first down inside the 19-yard line. He needed 3, and he got 3. Well, did he get 3? Let's see.
He got 3 and about 6 inches further.
And he got it, the first down, the
enough.
second first down of the night.
We had a left foot spot there, and that helped. How many first downs now?
2.
All right, we're rolling.
On this drive.
That's what we're looking for.
1st and 10 Explorers at the 19 of Mater Dei.
I was just wondering, do we really want to score too quickly or just make sure we get on the board to take a score in at halftime?
Pair of receivers each side of the field. The give to Swingler. Nope. No, McAfee kept it himself. Brady McAfee off tackle left, and he goes inside the 15 down to about the 13-yard line, and a nice gain there by McAfee, a gain of 5.
That's more than
6.
Yeah, more than sufficient. Just 4, 5, 6 yards of carry, and that time McAfee with an outstanding fake. The middle of the defense was suckered in on that, and so weren't we announcers.
I was.
Yeah, you know it's a good fake when you do that.
You caught it before I did because you pointed. It's like, what's he pointing at? Oh, McAfee has the ball. 2nd and 5 Explorers at the 14 of the Knights. 2 receivers wide to the right side. Now they put a man in motion to the right side as well. McAfee takes the snap, hands it to Peebles, and a power rush to the right side, and Peebles chopped down from behind, but he gains a couple down to about the 12-yard line.
You know, even though he didn't make a big gain, I like the way he ran. He ran with a purpose in a straight line. Yes, it was an angle, but it wasn't trying to cut back, dance, or find something else. He just took what was there, and that'll bring up a 3rd and short.
The clock rolling with 2:20 remaining in the first half. It would be huge for Marquette to get on the board here just before halftime. 3rd and 2 Explorers at the Knights' 12-yard line. 3rd and 3, call it, at the 12. 2 receivers wide left, the wide side of the field. Now they move another man over there as well. A single receiver to the right side. Here's the give to Swingler. Big hole to the right side. He's got first down yardage. Still on his feet. He's in for the touchdown. Trayvon Swingler, an 11-yard touchdown run.
And a second effort that got him the touchdown. He was dead to rights at about the 5-yard line, and he simply refused to go down, kept those legs churning, kept those knees driving high, and lo and behold, the Explorers are in the end zone.
Well, there was that big scrum over there, and all of a sudden, one guy came out of it and just almost waltzed into the end zone, and for a minute I thought, well, what's that guy doing? And it's like, oh, it's Swingler, and he's got the football. Touchdown from 11 yards out, and the kick is up high, long, and good by Liam Maher, and with 1:53 remaining in the first half, the Explorers show some life. The score now, Mater Dei 21, Marquette 6. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
No openings to save time and money. Gold Collection windows will give your home a dramatic new look while saving energy. And all Eagle Gold Collection Series windows come with a lifetime limited warranty. Eagle Home Improvement, 259-2500, where integrity counts.
Come on, guys. We're only up by 1 run. I need some insurance. Let's go.
Put me in, Coach. I can get you some insurance.
AmFam G-Man at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a long one. A home run for AmFam G-Man.
Hit a home run with my team, a winning team. Let me protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062. Come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, Coach. I can give you better coverage.
Swingler, Liam Maher added the extra point. And with just 1:53 remaining in the first half, Marquette is on the board. They trail the Knights 21-7. And the Explorers, for the first time tonight, will kick it away. This is something you like to do a lot in a game. Kick off.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't want to receive a whole lot of them. Ideally, one. Ideally, you receive one kickoff and you kick off a lot. Liam Maher actually kicked it away for the second time because Mater Dei did receive the second half kickoff. And that's a key. The second half kickoff goes to Marquette. So they need to do what right here, Gary?
Get a stop here, take momentum into the locker room, and then come out in the third quarter revitalized and get within a touchdown. Simply said.
So the Knights, let's see how they decide to play it here with 1:53 remaining. Marquette does have 2 timeouts remaining, so if the Knights get real conservative, Marquette, if they wanted to, could force them to punt. But ideally, if you're Marquette, you just want to get off the field with this momentum.
Yeah,
but the
right.
Knights, they're going to be aggressive. Trips left, 2 receivers wide right, empty backfield for Colin Schutz, who might just run it himself. No, he's going to throw a quick out to the left side, and he skipped it over there, incomplete.
Short hops don't count. But one of the reasons why he short hopped it, there was good pursuit by the Explorer defenses. They were shooting a backer. Looked like that was Will Hurst coming in from the backside. Heard the footsteps, got rid of the ball a little early.
2nd and 10 Mater Dei from their own 20-yard line. 1:49 remaining.
Whatever you do, if you go running into that backfield, do not run past the quarterback. He may have the ball.
Now they have Weeder in the backfield with Schutz. Trips right, 1 receiver to the left, and Schutz keeps it himself right up the middle, and Schutz is out to the 29 for a gain of 9, and it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Well, ideally, if the option play is run, one defender is in charge of the quarterback, another defender is in charge of the pitchman. That's easily said, but when you're in the game, sometimes you get a little anxious and think you know who you want to go after.
Now 3rd and 1 Knights, and they're going to let a little bit of that clock run down here before they take the snap. They give it to Weeder, and Weeder has first down yardage and then some. Weeder on his feet all the way out to the 41-yard line, a gain of 12, and the 17th first down of the first half for the Knights.
Yeah, that offensive line once again doing a good job of that trap block, and it's opening up a big hole. Before you know it, the running back's into the secondary.
And the Knights go quickly now with the clock running with 1:10 remaining. And the Explorers didn't get a man off the field. Now here's a pass to Teesing, and Teesing at midfield is brought down on a shoestring tackle, and if not for that shoestring tackle, he was going to go all the way. It was Xavier Jones who made what turned out to be a touchdown-saving tackle. There was a flag on the play because the Explorers had too many men on the field. They had a lineman coming off, and he wasn't in a hurry.
I was thinking there was another late flag, too, so there may be more than one call here going on. But as you said, Xavier Jones, outstanding tackle there that saved the touchdown.
So the Explorers' illegal participation, and that's going to be declined. So it's another first down for the Knights as Teesing picked up 12 on that completion.
They'll send those trips over there to the left side again.
And a quick pass out to the left side, completed to Teesing. Teesing on his horse. Teesing's going to go all the way down the left sideline. It's going to be a touchdown for the Knights. They go all the way, 48 yards, no flags, and it was just a quick bubble screen out there to the left, and they got their blocks on the Explorers. One guy had a shot at Teesing, couldn't bring him down, and he went 48 for the TD with 45 seconds remaining in the quarter, and that's a backbreaker.
Well, if you were going to put up a training tape and show how that play is to be run, that was executed to perfection that time. The bubble screen completed, and then the blocks there just sealed off the Explorers, left a roadway open all the way down the sideline, untouched for the touchdown.
On those plays, Marquette seems to over-pursue. Modern Day seems to always cut it back to the middle of the field, and then there's just nobody there. And that's what happened on that one. And now it's offside against Marquette as they lined up for the extra point attempt, and now the Knights will go for two.
I'm not sure I would do that yet. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been getting the extra points every time. So what did I say about the Explorers maybe didn't want to score too quickly? And that's exactly what happened. Gave the Knights enough time to answer.
And the Knights converted on a 3rd and 1 down there to keep that drive alive, and then a couple of big plays, and they're into the end zone. Now Weeder dives in for the 2-point conversion. And with 45 seconds remaining in the first half, the score now Modern Day 29, Marquette 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, coach.
American Family Insurance.
That hit. Protection. Can anyone over there give me protection? Danny, hold it. Put me in, coach. I can offer protection. That hit. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
We'll name the Munganast Alton Toyota Player of the Game. Modern Day leads at 29-7. There's a high end-over-end kick, and it's going to be returned by the Explorers. Diavion Peebles out across the 30. Right up the middle goes Peebles out to the 40-yard line, where he is tripped up. And Marquette will have 39 seconds to operate with. And while you'd like to get on the board, you have to be careful, too, and not just cough one up.
I like that run back, though. That was one time where Peoples didn't try to dance left, dance right, found a seam in the middle, and just went right up the chute for all he could get.
So Modern Day has scored on 4 consecutive possessions. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Their second possession, they drove down the field and turned the ball over. And then the next 4 possessions, they drove the length of the field. McAfee takes a snap. Quick pass out to the left side for Nagy. He's got a blocker out in front. Down the left sideline goes Nagy. And he is brought down inbounds. And now the Explorers will expend their second of 3 timeouts after a 5-yard pickup on the completion from McAfee to Nagy.
Yeah, on that play, he had one blocker ahead of him. Problem was there was 3 defenders bearing down on him.
Well, again, that's a case where you got to have that awareness and know where you are in the game, and probably would have been wise that as that tackler came up on him just to angle out of bounds and save that timeout.
Here's a situation where with this limited time left in the half, I'd like to see him do the same type play there. Just give him a pump fake, let him turn the corner, because you know that defense is pursuing hard. And if they take the angle to get the hit there on the corner, he can go right on down the sideline, and we could celebrate another touchdown. It's easy to do up here, isn't it?
It is. The Explorers, actually, Modern Day has scored on 5 possessions, right? No, 4. 4.
Don't give them any more points. They don't need
No. 2nd and 5 for the Explorers, just outside their own 45-yard line. And McAfee back to throw under pressure, scrambling to his left. Now he takes off
Tuck it in.
down the left sideline, and he's tackled in bounds after he picks up 6 for the first down, and the Explorers will expend their final timeout.
He's carrying that like a loaf of bread, and that's every coach's nightmare.
McAfee 4 carries for 22 yards. That's the Explorers' 5th first down of the night. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the modern-day 48-yard line. At halftime then, festivities here as Craig Hentrick will have his number 15 retired by the Explorers in honor of his stardom as a prep player, as a college player, and as a member of the NFL. 17 years in the NFL, 2 Pro Bowls, played in 3 Super Bowls, won a Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers. And Hentrick, as is his demeanor, when they notified him of what was going on, he said, well, what I'd really like is for my former Marquette teammates to join me on the field.
Yeah. You know, and that's another thing. I don't have any specifics, but I know for a fact he has been good for Marquette after his graduation. He hasn't forgotten them, and he's done a lot of good things for the school.
Well, to a certain extent, he's almost embarrassed by the whole thing. I don't know if embarrassment, but, you know, he's just so humble that, you know, it was like him to say, well, I'd really like for my teammates to join me on the field. Now here's the pitch back to Peebles, trying to sweep the right side. Yavion Peebles picks up 11, and they'll stop the clock to move the sticks with 12 seconds remaining. And the Explorers will try to get another snap off before, well, they finally roll the clock, and the Explorers are set. But they're taking their time. McAfee back to throw, launches it deep down the right sideline. He's got a man open at the goal line, but it's intercepted by the Knights at the 2, as they had a lot of defenders back there, and now it's returned out across the 20 to the 22. So a turnover there for the Explorers is their first, but they were, that was a desperation heave, a Hail Mary down the right sideline, and it came up short.
I was going to say, and that's the one time that it really didn't hurt. Either you're going to get a touchdown, or if they get it, the half's going to be over. But the thing of it is, after that first attempt by the Explorers, Modern Day softened up that defense. They had 3 guys who were about 15 yards, 20 yards deep. They weren't going to let anybody get behind them.
It's halftime here at Public School Stadium in Alton, and at the half, not good news for the Explorers in their home opener, but hey, we've got 24 minutes of action to come in the second half. It's Modern Day 29, Marquette 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Welcome on this Craig Hendrick night. As the principal at Marquette, it's my honor and privilege to bring up the third winningest coach in Marquette football history, behind only Coach Joe Steffen and Coach John Rogers. John Waters coached in the 80s and 90s and had the privilege of coaching Craig Hendrick for all 4 years. Coach Waters.
Good evening. Thank you to Principal Mike Slaughter for inviting me back tonight to say a few, well, a little more than a few, words about my friend and former player, Craig Hendrick. I have been gone from Marquette High School now for 22 years and cherish this opportunity to come back and visit with my former players, students, and to introduce our honoree tonight. The story of Craig Hendrick parallels the story of what it means to be a Marquette Explorer. With Marquette and Craig Hendrick, it has never been about the name on the back of the uniform, but always about the name on the front of the uniform, the Marquette Explorers. Coming down these stairs and standing near this field where the young men have represented their beloved high school for so many years has been and is tonight a privilege for all of us. Let me first recognize some important people here this evening. Craig's wife Lisa and his sons Nate and Sam are here. Craig's parents, my friends Tom and Shirley Hendrick, and his sister Lisa Hendrick Burkhoff is here tonight. And I also wanted to recognize Craig's daughter Abby, who is back in Nashville, and his brother Bart, who could not make it tonight. Former Marquette coaches, Coach Slaughter and Coach Greg DeCourcy, and many former teachers and teammates of Craig are here this evening with us. Personally, for me, it does not get any better than to come home and see my fellow coaches and my former players. I am so proud that I was your coach, and I want you to know that. I also want to mention others that are no longer here with us that were meaningful in Craig's life. Assistant football coaches Chuck Krumbacher, Tom Syak, and Craig's friend and former Explorer captain Alan File. Craig's grandparents who rarely missed a game that Craig played during his long athletic career. Well, I've thought a lot about what to say here this evening. The easy things are his numbers. First team All-American high school in every publication. The best punter in the history of the University of Notre Dame. The first punter and kicker ever to be offered a full scholarship to the University of Notre Dame. Craig and his teammates here over 3 years won 24 games and lost only 8. And at Notre Dame, in his 4 years, they won 41 games and lost only 8 games. That's 65 wins, only 18 losses. Craig played 17 years in the NFL for the Green Bay Packers and the Tennessee Titans. All-Pro, 2 Pro Bowls, also kicked 8 field goals in the NFL, punted almost 1,200 times, played in 241 NFL games, drafted by the New York Jets. He wore number 15 as an Explorer, number 28 as an Irishman, number 17 with the Packers, and back with number 15 with the Titans. And he was a Super Bowl champion. However, this is not why we're retiring his jersey. We are honoring Craig for the model of professionalism that he has displayed from the day he walked into the gym door at Marquette to pick up his equipment for his freshman year. He clearly was a standout in several sports and was a great scholar athlete. What I remember are the few of the stories I have tonight. I remember getting calls from Tom Hendrick if they could come by the house and get the bag of footballs so they could go up to North Junior High to punt and kick footballs. I remember Craig being an All-American kicker in high school and not one time having a goalpost to practice his kicking. We're tougher at Marquette. Now, there are rumors that said we made freshmen stand up there with their arms up. We kicked over my red truck. We did a lot of things to make it work. He was 3 days away from being our starting quarterback when he dislocated his collarbone. And we threw him in the back of my red truck and took him up to St. Joe's Hospital over the railroad tracks down there also, as I recall. And he had to hurry because that was the quarterback club chicken dinner that night, and all of us coaches loved the chicken, so we had to drop him off and get him out of the truck. On this field, in a driving rainstorm, he kicked a 53 and a 55-yard field goal against Bearstown. And I remember fans getting here an hour early to watch him warm up. I remember that Craig and I, from my office at Marquette, called the Notre Dame coaching staff the morning after they won the national championship and woke them up to tell him that he was verbally committed to Notre Dame. I remember being at his first home game at Notre Dame and Craig coming out of the locker room and motioning my 10-year-old son to come into the victorious locker room with him. I remember his last home game at Notre Dame in a snowstorm. They were filming part of Rudy that weekend, and I stayed in the KOA campgrounds in the cabins that were named after Craig Hendrick. I was lucky enough to see him play in Tennessee, in Knoxville, in front of 100,000 Tennessee fans for an Irish victory. I can tell you that we were down there in Nashville, and the Titans won an overtime game, and immediately he ran over and grabbed 2 game balls and handed them to Patrick and Jack, my sons, at the end of that game. He never forgot about family and friends. He never forgot about his high school football coach. He never put himself first, never failed to be generous with time and his treasures for his high school, community organizations like the Boys and Girls Club, and so many, not only here in Alton, but in South Bend, Green Bay, and Nashville. He has always taken time for kids. Craig has never enjoyed the spotlight, nights like tonight, but they are so well deserved. Many of Craig's teammates are here this evening, and many of them were outstanding school athletes. And Craig rooted for them like crazy. He was the ultimate team player. Craig's an outstanding dad, He models the same parenting skills that his mom and dad modeled for him. The Hendricks made me a part of their family, not just back then, but still today. I was privileged to be his coach and the coach of the past explorers that are here this evening. So tonight, we welcome back Craig Hendrick, his family, his teammates, and his fans. We are honored that so many of you are here this evening, and it's my pleasure to present to him this jersey and the inscription that reads, "In recognition of your outstanding high school, college, and NFL career, and the class and professionalism with which you have represented, your jersey has forever been retired from use at Marquette Catholic High School this 3rd day of September 2016 on Explorers." Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to Marquette, Craig Hendrick.
Good to be home. This is going to be a hard one for me tonight. God has blessed me in so many ways. He blessed me with the talent to kick a football, but more importantly, he blessed me with an unbelievable family, unbelievable teammates, and unbelievable coaches. And I'm just so thankful for all of you guys. And coming back here tonight, I haven't seen a lot of these guys in almost 30 years. And coming back here and reliving old memories that happened on this field just brought back a flood of memories and emotions for me. And I know it has for a lot of guys here too. And I don't know if, other than maybe class reunions, that a lot of these guys have seen each other. And so just having the opportunity to sit with these guys and to reminisce has been a special night for me. So I thank you guys for taking the time to come back and see me. And it's an honor to have played with you guys. It's an honor to see you guys again. And I look forward to keeping in touch from now on. To my coaches, Coach Slaughter and Coach Waters, thank you for the discipline. Thank you for instilling in me a love for the game. Thank you for instilling in me a fear of failure, because that's what kept me going through a lot of those years. I have to, as I look up into the crowd, see my boys. Quick story. I had a big lineman come up to me one time in the locker room, and he put his arm around me. He said, "You know, it's okay to show your emotions. It's okay to cry. You're a kicker." So I'm really going to struggle as I talk about my family, my boys, Sam and Nate, my wife Lisa, my daughter Abby. I'm so proud of you guys. To my sister Lisa, my brother Bart, who couldn't be here tonight, thank you for your support. And to my parents, if you wouldn't mind, please standing. My parents have sacrificed so much throughout my career. My parents took out a mortgage on their house to come support me going to home and away games throughout my whole college career. The sacrifices that they made are incredible, and I just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate you. And love you. What an unbelievable honor you've given me tonight, Coach. And I just appreciate all that you've done for me. God bless you all.
I think you can see and understand why we would retire this young man's jersey. He is as legitimate as he comes across. Craig, forever in the Marquette Gym, will hang this banner which states, Craig Hentrick, football, number 15, parade, super prep, USA Today All-American, 17-year NFL career, Green Bay Packers, Tennessee Titans, Super Bowl, 3 Super Bowls, 2 Pro Bowls, Marquette Catholic 1989, University of Notre Dame 1993.
Who would have thought? I just want to let you all know how much of a privilege and an honor it's been to represent this school and to this community everywhere I've been. So thank you all so much for your support, and I look forward to being home more.
And in closing, if anybody ever takes a close look in our trophy cases, you'll see one picture in particular of 2 men who played in the NFL, who played on the same high school football team. And that picture, of course, has Craig Hentrick in it, standing next to Tom Roth of the Oakland Raiders. Thank you all so much for coming on, Explorers. Guys, get a picture. Everybody come across here.
We'll have a 3-minute warm-up period, and then the second half will be underway here at Public School Stadium. But I have to tell you, I've never been to this football stadium where there was...
Halpin Music Company is so much more than just a music products retailer. We do have great products at great prices, but we've been long known for our exceptional customer service, our friendly sales staff, and highly trained, experienced repair technicians. We have great and talented music instructors, students young and old alike, all age groups. So I invite you to come to Halpin Music Company and experience the Halpin Music Company difference.
You walk onto this campus and it feels as though you're at an Ivy League institution.
It is cultured in so many ways. You would never know that it is a 2-year college.
This place is truly amazing. I love going to school here.
It is definitely not like any other community college.
If you're looking for a way for your life to change, then Lewis & Clark is the place for you to be.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
At Midwest Members Credit Union, you are important. We work hard to ensure you have the best banking experience possible. Whether you are inquiring about opening a savings account or wanting to learn more about a loan, our professionals are here to help you with any questions, and we will walk you through every step of the process. Since opening our doors in 1935, we've never forgotten that our members are our most important asset, which is why we continue to excel. For all your banking needs, Midwest Members is the one place to go.
One of the greatest myths about car dealers is that some pay less for their cars than others. Hi, I'm John Roberts, and we all pay the same. Here at Roberts Motors, we can compete with any Ford dealer, regardless of how big they are or how great they say their deals are. The number one concern of anyone buying a car today is service. At Roberts Motors, we pride ourselves in exceptional service before, after, and during the sale. Stop in today and see why Roberts has been the home of happy customers since 1949, or see us online at RiverBender.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best fired pizza oven. There is also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
And it gets a lot of wear and tear with two varsity programs playing their full schedules here. Nobody played here last weekend, and 2 games in just over, about 27 hours this weekend.
And that can be very difficult when you have 2 games in one weekend. Fortunately, we had good weather. We've had enough moisture so it's a good turf, but not enough moisture so it's sloppy out there.
And a pooch kick taken by one of the Explorer up men at the 28 out across the 30 and out to the 39-yard line. On the return for Marquette was John Blatchford. And so again, the Explorers, the Knights, the first time they kicked it deep.
Since then, they've wanted to stay away from the Explorers' return men. I don't know whether they had seen something in scouting reports. Of course, that one little pooch kick was almost recovered by the Knights.
So 1st and 10 Explorers from their own 39. They trail 29-7. 2 receivers to each side of the field. And there is a fumble in the backfield as McAfee, I guess, just never really caught the football. Or as he went to try to change it from one hand to the other to hand it to Peebles, he dropped it, and the Knights have recovered at the Marquette 35-yard line, and that's not the way that the coaching staff scripted it at halftime.
Connor Hugan comes up with the fumble recovery, and that's just about the worst thing that could happen is for the Explorers to have the opportunity to go on offense first. And not only do they give up the ball, but they give up the field position as the Knights are going to have the ball on the Marquette 36-yard line.
There wasn't really a cause of that either. It's not like there was pressure or anything like that. So 1st and 10 Knights at the Marquette 35. And here is Schutz, pump fakes, lets it go deep down the right sideline. He's got a receiver wide open and overshoots him by a yard. The intended receiver out there was Jared Niemeyer, and he was 3 yards beyond any Marquette defender. But Schutz just put a little bit too much mustard on that one.
How many times have you seen a team get a big break like the Knights did there and say, let's go for the dagger, let's put it right in the heart here real quickly, and that's what they were looking for. Fortunately, pass was overthrown.
2nd down and 10, Mater Dei. Trips to the left side, another receiver wide to the right side. The back's in the, one back, Weeder behind.
He's dotting the I.
Schutz, no.
That's all there is, a dot back there.
Schutz in the pistol formation, and now the center forgot the snap count, snapped it late, and that'll be a procedure call against Mater Dei, their 4th penalty of the night. So they haven't come out looking real sharp either.
Well, maybe it was the extended halftime. Both teams not used to that. I don't buy that. We used to always have trouble when they had extended half times. They'd always say, and they would heat our locker room up to 90 degrees and lock the door on us.
Well, that didn't happen to the Knights because they stayed outside. And I don't blame them. On a night like this, who wouldn't? So, 2nd and 15, Modern Day at the Marquette 40-yard line. And Schutz lets it go over the middle, incomplete. Schutz was hammered just as he let it go. He had an Explorer in his face.
Now that's what the Explorers need to do, is keep more pressure on him. I can't see who was that on that play. Was that Alex Roberts?
It was Tyler Menke, number 87.
Okay, Menke. I could see the 7, couldn't see the other, but I guarantee you he's got the quarterback's attention right now as Schutz realized somebody came in from the blind side.
The defensive left end, Tyler Menke, with the pressure there. And the pass falls incomplete. Now it's going to be 3rd and 15, Modern Day at the Marquette 40-yard line. Trips to the right side, another receiver to the left.
Screen.
And they set up a screen to the left side and complete it to Weeder. Weeder on his feet picks up about 6 or 7 yards, but no more as the Explorers played that well.
6'2", 280-pound Alex Tesson out there to make that stop. Now, he wasn't the first guy to get there, but once he got there, the play was over.
A 7-yard completion from Schutz to Weeder. And now they won't send the punting team out there. So 4th and 8, Knights at the Marquette 34-yard line. Schutz in the pistol formation, takes a snap, quick pass out to the left side, and that's broken up. Will Hurst got a hand in there and broke it up, and Marquette will take over on downs.
Well, Hurst is upset he didn't get the interception, and he might have had some daylight down the sideline. But right now, this Marquette defense should be celebrating. They've done something they didn't do very often in the first half, and that's put a stop to the Knights' offense.
So the Explorers turn it over on the first play after taking the second half kickoff, but their defense gets a stop, and Marquette starts again just about where they were when they turned it over. So let's see if they can erase everything that's happened in the first minute and 8 seconds of this third quarter and come out and do what they had hoped to do. 2 receivers wide left, another receiver to the right. They put a man in motion to the left side. McAfee in the pistol formation. With Peebles next to him, he hands it to Peebles, and lots of blockers to the left side. Peebles turns it up and crosses the 40 out to near the 41-yard line, a gain of about 7 for Diavion Peebles.
And that's the way you want Peebles running, is he went off tackle, and he headed straight through that hole and right on off at an angle outside the 40-yard line. That's the kind of running you want from that young man.
2nd and a long 3 for the Explorers from their own 41. 29-7, Modern Day leads it. Don't forget, following the game, we'll name the Munganest Alton Toyota Player of the Game. Who will it be? 2 receivers to each side of the field. Here is the fake to Swingler. Now McAfee keeps it himself and drives forward, and depending upon the spot, he might have the first down. I think they give him enough forward progress, or will they? Let's see where they put it, and it's going to be very, very close. It is a first down, so a pickup of 3 on that carry for McAfee, and he got just enough.
Yeah, Brady that time did a good job of redirecting his run and heading up the middle. His problem was just as he was getting hit, he was standing up straight, and you would rather your quarterback get down and protect himself a little bit when he's headed for a collision like that.
1st and 10, Explorers from their own 44. Here is the give, and this is Swingler. Swingler cuts it outside to the left side, breaks the tackle, dragging tacklers with him all the way down to the Modern Day 44-yard line, a gain of 12.
He was like a rabbit in a trap after he'd gotten hit. They had him by one leg, but he wasn't going to go down, and he literally hopped on one leg for his last 3 or 4 yards. Another first down for the Explorers.
I'll tell you what, Peebles is fast. Swingler is quick. He burst through that hole, and then he ran over somebody and then dragged a tackler with him about 3 yards, as you described. 1st and 10 Explorers at the Modern Day 43-yard line. Trips to the right side. Swingler remains in the backfield with McAfee, who takes a snap, hands it to Swingler. Swingler trying to turn that right corner. The Knights string it out. Swingler never could get the edge. as the Mater Dei defense did a great job of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you got to give them credit as they just simply kept that wall moving to the sideline. There was no place to turn upfield.
Swingler lost 2 on that carry through no fault of his own. He kept looking for a seam to see if he could turn it upfield. That never developed, and he never got to the edge as they just kept stringing it out all the way to the sideline. 2nd and 12 Marquette from the Mater Dei 46-yard line. 8:28 remaining here in the third quarter. 2 receivers to each side of the field. McAfee takes the snap. Heavy pressure, swings it out to the left side for Nagy, and Nagy had to go right through his hands at the 50-yard line. He would have had to do some work to beat a couple of defenders, but he had a little bit of room, but you got to catch it first.
Yeah, I think he felt the pressure and maybe heard the footsteps coming, as you say. The way that Mater Dei is pursuing so quickly, sometimes I think maybe a little misdirection might come in handy here.
3rd and 11 for the Explorers at the Mater Dei 46-yard line. It was 29-7 Mater Dei at the half. That's where we stand now. Nearly 4 minutes into the third quarter. 2 receivers to each side of the field. McAfee in the pistol formation. Low snap. Takes the snap. Unloads it out to the right side. It's caught out there by Nagy, and he's thrown for a loss of a yard.
Yeah, those little passes out in the flat doesn't seem like they're getting much accomplished, because as soon as the Explorers makes the catch, there's the defender who's playing very tight, who's up there to make a stop. On the other hand, the Explorers playing a little soft with their secondary, a lot of yardage after the catch by the Knights receivers.
Now 4th and 12 Marquette at the Mater Dei 47-yard line, and Liam Maher in punt formation stands at his own 41-yard line. He gets a good snap and gets a high short kick away, and it hits and bounces once and bounces out of bounds on the far sideline, and that was not one of Maher's better efforts. He's not happy with that, and the Explorers didn't get what they were looking for. They were hoping to pin the Knights back deep in their own territory.
Well, if you look on the positive side, at least there was no run back, no return.
He just got that one fat. Maybe Craig Hintrick can go down there and give him a couple of pointers. Although Liam Maher doesn't need a lot of pointers. He's an excellent senior place kicker and punter for
Well, and the thing of it is, he's had a lot of punts tonight. When you
Yes.
punt that many times, once in a while, you're not going to have your best one.
1st and 10 Knights from their own 26-yard line. Shoots in the pistol formation. 2 receivers to the right side. And here's the give to Weeder right up the middle. Bounces it outside to the right side. And Weeder on his horse out across the 35 to the 36, maybe the 37-yard line.
You cannot arm tackle him. That's all there is to it.
He's got a first down with an 11-yard pickup.
Coming up on the stop finally was Brian Nagy, but the first responder there got shed very quickly on an arm tackle.
Weeder, 15 carries for 97 yards. They give it to him again, and this time he's hammered in the backfield and brought down for a short gain at best.
Well, that time the Explorer defender didn't sit back and wait for him to make a cut on him, and I believe, was that number 33 there? Looked like Jake Reeder stepped up into the hole, met him as he came to the line of scrimmage and put him down, and that's the way you want the defense to do, be aggressive.
Reeder puts down Weeder, no gains, 2nd and 10.
I'm not going to try that anymore.
2 receivers to each side of the field. Colin Schutz, the Knights' senior quarterback, in the pistol formation with Weeder behind him. High snap, takes it, hands it to Weeder, and the ball is loose, and the Explorers are on it. Will Hurst comes away with the football as the Knights turn it over.
And the reason for the turnover was the pressure up front. The Explorers were headed into that backfield. The exchange never was made crisply because of the Explorers' pressure on the defense. So, defense, take your hats off and bow for yourself. You did a good job there. You got the offense the ball back at the 35, a sharp field with which to work. Let's get another one on the board.
The second turnover of the night for Mater Dei. 1st and 10 for the Explorers at the Knight 35-yard line. Here is the give to Peebles. Peebles bounces it outside to the right side, and turns it upfield and picks up 3, maybe 4 on the carry. And that time he did the right thing in bouncing it outside because that's where the hole was.
Well, he bounced it outside, and then when he read that block, he turned it upfield at the right time, got as much yardage out of it as it could. Doesn't look like a big play, but technique-wise, that's a step in the right direction.
He picked up 3. Peebles 9 carries for 46 yards. Now Swingler checks in, and he's in the backfield with McAfee on 2nd and 7 at the modern-day 32-yard line. And here is a quick pass out to the right side to Peebles. Peebles is hit and brought down. Let's check. I don't think that is Peebles. It wasn't, but a short gain on that completion. Making the reception was Caleb Ware, and really no gain on the play.
Yeah, Thiessen was over there making a quick stop, and that's one thing you got to credit modern day. While the ball's in the air, the defenders are reacting to the ball, and therefore when you make the catch, minimal yards after the catch.
3rd and 7 Explorers at the modern-day 32-yard line. 2 receivers to each side of the field. Now Strabel comes in motion and sets up on the right side, which is the short side of the field. And here is the give to Peebles. Peebles trying to run that short side, and he is clotheslined and brought down after a short gain. He got a yard, and that was it. It looked like he had a lot more running room than that. Somebody came in and just took him to the turf, hit him high.
I'm 75 yards away, and I think I'm going to have to go see my chiropractor after that.
Wow. So the Explorers will keep the offense on the field facing 4th and 6 at the modern-day 31-yard line. What do you think about running that sweep to the short side?
Well, they had the 3 receivers over there, so there were more defenders there. That's why I'm up here.
So 4th and 6, Explorers at the modern-day 31-yard line. Same formation. Now they run it to the left, and McAfee keeps it himself. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. So they ran the option to the left side, and McAfee read it and turned it up, and there was nothing there.
Yeah, Trevor Johnson did a good job of cutting that off, and McAfee did what he had to do. The cutback was there, but it closed down very quickly.
Well, the Explorers forced the turnover, but then go 4 and out. And the Knights take over on downs with 3:58 remaining here in the third quarter. It's been a scoreless third quarter.
Well, the defense has been called upon once again to see if they can make a stop and get that good field position. The Explorers could not convert last time.
Power I formation behind Schutz. Turns, gives it to Weeder, right up the middle. Weeder finds a hole, and lucky for the Explorers, there was a defensive back there to bring him down. I think that was Brian Nagy that made the tackle. Otherwise, Weeder was going to go a long, long way. And check it, it was Jack Parker on the tackle. Well, a 5-yard pickup for Weeder.
It's out of the power I, but it's almost like the when he used to run the bone and do the double lead. You've got the additional blockers there, and usually good things happen when you have that kind of number advantage. And as you said, a good open field tackle there for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 Knights from their own 36-yard line. Minimal compared to what it could have been.
Yes.
Now a quick pass out to the right side to Timmerman. Timmerman tackled immediately by Jeremy Strabel, and about a 4-yard pickup on that completion from Schutz to Timmerman.
But the thing about it is Strabel was being blocked, and he shed that block and still got the receiver and made it a short gain. An outstanding defensive effort there by Strabel. The defense is coming to play here in the second half. Another stop right here would be nice.
3rd and a yard, about a yard and a half really for the Knights. 2 receivers to each side of the field. Weeder behind Schutz. They give it to Weeder. He's got the first down and then some, and bounces off a tackle attempt by Will Hurst and powers his way across midfield, just across the 50-yard line, and a gain of 12 and a first down on that carry for Weeder.
He's got the one back behind him, and it's almost like what we used to call the fullback trap. You're going to trap up the middle, and the fullback is just going to follow and go right up the chute. He goes all the way to midfield.
18 carries for 114 yards for Jake Weeder, and he's not even the game's leading rusher. That goes to Schutz with 127 yards. Schutz back to throw. Over the middle he goes, and incomplete. A nice defensive play there by the Explorers' Jace Magg, who had good coverage on the intended receiver, Lucas Teesing.
Well, that's one thing that was a problem for the Explorers in the first half, playing too soft. But as you said, that time, a very good job there by Magg as he stayed right with the receiver, was able to get a hand into the passing lane.
2nd and 10, Mater Dei at midfield. The clock stopped with 2:25 remaining in this scoreless thus far third quarter. The Knights lead 29-7. Trips to the right, another receiver to the left, and a quick pass out to the right side is completed, and the receiver fumbles the football. A pile up here on the near sideline, and the Explorers say they have recovered. What do the officials say? Marquette football. No, they're saying the ball went out of bounds. And the Explorers protest as it was right there in front of their bench, but the side judge there said no, it rolled out of bounds before Marquette covered it.
Well, Sam Stem was all on top of it, and he felt like he was in bounds. And, of course, everybody on the Explorer sideline thought it was a good recovery. But tough break, however. They've got to come back and play another play and see if they can get the job done with a 3rd and 4.
Travis Jasper gained 6 on that play. And so now it's 3rd and 4 for the Knights. And now whistles and flags and procedure perhaps against the Knights. It is, and so 3rd and 4 becomes 3rd and 9.
I'm not sure if that's good or bad. You put them in that 3rd and 9, now you really have to worry, are they going to pass or are they going to run?
Travis Jasper is the receiver who fumbled that ball. He's a sophomore.
Well, they've got the trips out to the far side. I'm going to bet on a running play.
Weeder behind Schutz, who's in that pistol formation to give to Weeder, and that is stacked up, nothing doing there. And riding Weeder to the ground for the Explorers,
Brandon Boos.
He
did a good job that time of fighting off that trap block, fought back to the inside where he knew the running back was coming, and met him at the pass.
No gain on the play. And it's a punting situation for the Knights. They haven't done a lot of punting tonight.
I was going to say, have we seen this play?
I think this is their first. This is their first between the touchdowns and the turnovers.
Make sure
they haven't punted much. And they kick it away from the Explorer return men, and it rolls out of bounds inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. A good job there by the punter, Jake Timmerman.
Yeah, for somebody who hasn't had much experience punting tonight, he sure got off a great one there as he angled that one away from the return man, and it goes out of bounds inside the 10. Doesn't get much better than that.
So the Explorer offense back out onto the field. The Explorer offense, which looked lifeless for most of the first half, finally came alive on their second-to-last possession of the first half, where they fashioned a touchdown drive. They've posted just 2 first downs here in the second half, but the Knights only have 2 first downs as well, so it's been more of a defensive battle here in the second half.
But right now the Explorer's in a precarious situation. You want to move the ball out, but you take about half your playbook and have to throw it out. You kind of have to stay a little conservative, I would think, and with that, 2 wide receivers each side. Maybe they're not.
1st and 10 from the 8. McAfee back in the end zone looking for somebody to throw to. An intended pass here on the near sideline to Diavion Peebles, and Peebles at the last minute pulled up on that one, and I'm not sure why. I guess he heard footsteps. He might not have been able to catch it, but he gave up on it as well.
I'll tell you what, McAfee was fortunate to even be able to find a receiver, because when you got that many white jerseys coming right at you, it's hard to be able to find a blue jersey.
2nd and 10 for the Explorers from their own 8-yard line. Down to 1:27. The clock is stopped with the incomplete pass. 29-7. Mater Dei leads it. Marquette lost 30-0 to Civic Memorial in Bethalto last week. Marquette playing before a big crowd here at their home opener. On 2nd down, 2nd and 10. Trips to the right side. That's the short side of the field. They run the option to the right side, pitch it back to Peebles. He's got lots of running room. Peebles is gone. He's going to go all the way. They won't catch him. He's at midfield. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, 92 yards. Diavion Peebles. No flags, or is there a flag? Is there a flag? Is there a flag? There is a flag holding against the Explorers. Where is the flag? I don't see it. Do you?
I did not see one go down.
I still don't see it on the ground. Do you?
Nope.
But they gave the indication.
At the 17-yard line.
All the way back at the 17-yard line.
On the far side, I think.
I don't see the flag.
Just outside the hash mark at the 17.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my goodness. And I really, I can't swear, but I would swear that had nothing to do with the play.
Well, you wouldn't think so. Not there.
He shot through there so quickly. And the things that the coaches were talking to him about at halftime, don't dance, go straight ahead. He did exactly that, turned on the afterburners. That is a backbreaker.
Well, that'll be half the distance to the goal line from the 17-yard line. So they'll move it back to about, the 8.5? Well, let's see. I don't know where the referee's going. He's just going back to where he goes. They're going to put it down at the 8-yard line. Well, no.
That's what he said. Looks like.
Put it down at about the 9. Just shy of the 10.
You feel that? That's the wind going out of the sails right there. Ow.
So they netted about 2 yards out of that, but they get the down over. 2nd and 8 for the Explorers from their own 9-yard line. 2 receivers to each side of the field, and here is the give to Peebles, and this time he's caught in the backfield and thrown down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, on that previous play, I was worried when I saw the pitch because I was always one of these conservative coaches. I did not like to see the option that ball being put in the air. It can be put on the ground just as easily, and you're that close to your goal line. But the Explorers dodged that bullet, but this time Peoples couldn't dodge the defenders.
They ran the option to the right side, and just as the defender out there on the left side of the modern-day defense stepped towards Brady McAfee, pitched it back to Peebles, and he burst through the line of scrimmage and was gone just like that. And like you said, I don't think anything that happened out at the 17-yard line had anything to do with the play. But nonetheless, it's now 3rd and 10 for the Explorers.
Be careful here.
From their own 5-yard line. And I don't think they reset the sticks right either. And here is a first down for the Explorers on the carry. That was Brady McAfee right up the middle. He took it out to the 18-yard line and picked up 13 on that carry for a first down.
That was an excellent play by Brady McAfee. As he saw an opening, he took advantage of it and got the first down and gets 4 new downs for the Explorers, and they needed that right now.
They had the stick set from the 5 to the 15, and that possession for Marquette started at the 8, so the sticks had moved downfield on the 92-yard touchdown. When they went back, they didn't get them set right, and it kind of played to the Explorers' advantage there. That's the end of the third quarter. The score now, the same as it was at halftime. Modern Day 29, Marquette 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Need a school or sports physical? Have other healthcare needs?
Calc Institute of Technology is working for you with career programs for today's jobs. As a career student, you can expect a welcoming atmosphere with exceptional personal service, small classes with one-on-one attention, a set class schedule, and short-term programs that will get you into the workforce quickly. Calc has 2 locations for your convenience located in both Alton and Fairview Heights. For more information, visit Calc online at www.calc.edu.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is fair.
Trust Family Auto Sales and Cycles focuses on providing you with the highest quality used vehicles in the Riverbend. Before hitting the lot, all cars are thoroughly inspected and serviced in our very own repair shop. We make sure your future vehicle will look like it just came off the assembly line. We have a massive selection of cars with price ranges to fit any budget, and our motorcycles look like they just came off the showroom floor. Trust can finance any credit situation and have you on the road in no time. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, van, SUV, hybrid, or motorcycle, Trust Family Auto Sales has you covered.
That'll be good for tomorrow.
That'll count for tomorrow. At the rate we're going, it might be tomorrow.
Well, I tell you what, if it would be going into overtime to take it to tomorrow, I would take it right now.
Yeah. 1st and 10, Explorers just shy of their own 20-yard line. They send 3 receivers to the left side, 2 more to the right. And I think that's Swingler in the backfield with McAfee. And back to throw, Brady McAfee. Rolls to his right. Now he's going to be hit and sacked all the way back at the 6-yard line. And he needed to have unloaded that one. He Held on just a little too long.
It looked like to me as he ducked away, there was a helmet-to-helmet contact there, but no flags came down. I guarantee you he's seeing a few stars right now.
A loss of 14 on that sack. So 2nd and 24 for the Explorers from their own 6.
And there was a situation, McAfee was rolling out to his right, coming back with that left. Difficult to get that arm up and going.
That was a scoreless third quarter and a much better effort by the Marquette defense in the third quarter than much of the first half. Here is McAfee running the option to the left side, turns that left corner. Brady McAfee driven out of bounds out near the 21 or 22-yard line. So he got the, they're going to say, I don't know how they say he stepped out.
I don't know, but there's there's one announcer up here that's sure glad he didn't pitch it. He got all he could out of that play. Now it brings up a 3rd and 10. So.
He picked up 14 on the carry. McAfee 8 carries for 52 yards as the Explorers' leading rusher. We wouldn't have said that if they hadn't thrown that flag on Peebles' 92-yard touchdown run.
Nope.
On 3rd and a bit more than 10, now they do pitch it out to the right side, and that's Swingler. And Swingler, boy, he can run people over. Swingler out across the 25 to the 27-yard line. A gain of about 8 for Trayvon Swingler.
And Adam Strzelecki with a good cutback block there allowed him to pick up additional yardage. Even though it's not a first down, it was a nice run thanks to Strzelecki's block.
4th and 2. And Marquette is going to leave the offense out there. I like the way Swingler finishes. Boy, when he sees a tackler coming up on him, he decides he's going to put the hit on.
He doesn't give up. Instead of being a hittee, he becomes a hitter.
Swingler stays in the backfield. 2 receivers to each side of the field. 4th and 2. Explorers from their own 28-yard line. And here's the give to Swingler, and they fumble the football. And a big pile up, and it doesn't matter who comes up with it. It's going to be Mater Dei's ball right there. So McAfee tried to hand the football to Swingler, and the mesh was not there. The ball hit the turf. I think the Explorers recovered the loose football back at the 21, but it doesn't matter. That was 4th down. So the Knights take over on downs.
And not only to take over on downs, but they're in Explorer territory deep in the territory, almost in the red zone.
10:07 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 29-7, Mater Dei leads it. Marquette back home again next Friday night, starting Prairie State Conference play, hosting Nokomis. Power I formation, shoots, turns, pitches it back, and here is Weeder. Weeder trying to turn that left corner, steps inside, a tackle attempt. Takes it inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line, a gain of about 6 for Jake Reeder.
Will Hurst coming up on the stop. Good thing he did, because as you said, that cutback was headed to pay dirt if Hurst doesn't come up with a stop.
And there's a flag on the play.
Thank you very much.
So it's going to be a hold against Mater Dei, and it's going to put them in a hole. Well, let me tell you this about Jake Weeder. He's not a flashy back, but he appears to be dependable. Last week, he carried the ball 22 times for 121 yards. So far tonight, 19 carries for 114 yards. If you got that from your tailback every week, you'd be a pretty happy head coach, wouldn't you?
Yes, indeed. And, of course, then the quarterback complimenting that as well.
2nd and 20-something. 2nd and 22. Pitch back to Weeder. Weeder on his horse. Weeder brought down after a gain of about 5. And it's going to be 3rd and about 17.
Yeah, the Knights that time staying very conservative. They went with that power I, and, of course, with those lead blockers leading into the hole, a nice run there. Still going to bring up 3rd and nearly 20, but 19?
3rd and 19 for the Knights.
But they've got 2 downs to get it here.
Just outside the Marquette 30-yard line.
Unless Hendrick's going to go out there and kick a field goal for them.
The Marquette defense has really stiffened here in the second half compared to what they were able to do in the first half. Power I formation, they give to Weeder right up the middle, and Weeder brought down at about the 25-yard line.
Once again, I believe that was Will Hurst. He's really getting active there in the defense and shooting up into the gap as he's there to close the hole down before they get much of a gain.
So about a 4-yard gain for Weeder there. 3rd and 15 for the Knights at the Marquette. 3rd or 4th?
I thought it was 4th, but that penalty, I guess, took it back. I
think they had the wrong yard marker up again before. Now a pass out to the left side. That is completed down inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. Making the reception for the Knights was Trevor Johnson.
Brian Nagy did a good job with an open field tackle there, but he's kind of got a hitch and he's giddy up as he gets up.
A gain of 10 on that completion from Schutz to Johnson.
Like People's going to replace Nagy in the secondary.
Now it's 4th down. 4th and 4 for the Knights just inside the Marquette 15-yard line. Trips to the right. Another receiver wide to the left side. And here's the gift, or this time Schutz keeps it himself, breaks a tackle, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. It appeared they had him dead to rights at the line of scrimmage, and he just kept going. He broke one tackle, broke a second tackle, and then he was home free, 15 yards for the TD. And now we've got an Explorer down and injured on the play.
And you can still hear the defensive coordinators hollering out, wrap him up.
Well, they didn't. And
it looked as though the defense was going to rise to the occasion once again and had him stopped dead to rights. And I think he thought he was stopped, and then he decided, well, let's take a step back and see if we can find something else. And sure enough, he found 6 points.
The second rushing touchdown for Schutz. He's also thrown for 2 touchdowns. And that is the first scoring play of the second half. It comes with 7:14 remaining here in the fourth quarter, and now we've got an injury timeout as the Knights have gone over to their sideline and gone to a knee as they attend to the injured Explorer.
If I were
Can you add beauty to your home and cut energy costs? You can with new Eagle Series Gold Collection windows from Eagle Home Improvement. The experts at Eagle will custom fit Gold Collection windows into your existing window openings to save time and money. Gold Collection windows will give your home a dramatic new look while saving energy. And all Eagle Gold Collection Series windows come with a lifetime limited warranty. Eagle Home Improvement, 259-2500, where integrity counts.
Scoring in the third quarter, and the first score of the second half comes here with 7:14 remaining here in the fourth quarter. They run the swinging gate here. And
at least the first score of the second half that counted.
They counted, yes, yeah. Logan Johnson to attempt the extra point. And now they're going to throw it into the end zone, and that's incomplete. The Explorers weren't fooled, as they had good coverage on the intended receiver. Caleb Ware was all over the guy, and the Timmerman, the holder, took the snap, rose up, tried to throw a pass here to the near corner of the end zone, and Ware was right there with good coverage. So the two-point conversion attempt fails. 7:14 remaining fourth quarter. Mater Dei 35, Marquette 7. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Come on, guys. We're only up by 1 run. I need some insurance. Let's go. Put me in, Coach. I can get you some insurance.
AmFam G-Man at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a long one. A home run for AmFam G-Man.
Hit a home run with my team, a winning team. Let me protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062. Come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, Coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
With Gary Boker, Sam Stem back with you here on State Street in Alton Public School Stadium. And the Mater Dei Knights leading at 35-7. Another one of those short pooch kicks, and the Explorers will return. That's Caleb Ware, and Caleb Ware went east-west instead of north-south. Well, he went north-south instead of east-west, but you know what I mean.
He went the wrong way, that's for sure. He ran a half mile and didn't pick up anything.
We don't need a compass. We just north-south means up the field. And so the Explorer offense back at it again.
And I'm not so sure if he'd just gone right up the chute, there would have probably been 5, maybe 10 yards there. As it is, he got nothing.
So the Explorer offense back out there. Brady McAfee, the senior quarterback, will lead the way. They send a pair of receivers to each side of the field. I believe that's Trayvon Swingler in the backfield with McAfee. It is. Swingler wears number 6. And they run the option to the right side, pitch it back to Swingler, and Swingler puts on a move, breaks a tackle, stays on his feet, and takes it out to the 35-yard line. A gain of about 4 for Trayvon Swingler. He's got some moves, too.
Yeah, he has some good moves, but I tell you what, the moves I'm really liking is what I'm seeing from this Mater Dei defense pursuing the ball. It's very difficult to turn the corner. They love to string it all the way to the sideline. They're well schooled on that.
Second and a long 6 for the Explorers from their own 35-yard line. And a quick pass out to the right side to Jeremy Strable, and Strable tries to go up that right sideline, but the defense closes quickly. Strable takes it out to about the 37, a gain of just a couple on that completion.
Yeah, Nagy was giving him a good block on his man. Problem was there were 3 other Knights who were pursuing quickly.
Call it a gain of 3. Strable now has caught 10 passes, but just for 10 yards.
Got to get vertical here. We got to get vertical.
3rd and 5 for the Explorers, just shy of their own 38-yard line. McAfee drops to throw, lets it go over the middle. He's got his man, and then, he's caught from behind all the way down at the 40-yard line. That was John Blatchford. And a pickup of 18 on that completion, making it 20 down to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, we haven't called Blatchford's name too many times tonight, but I guarantee you that was one nice pass and one nice reception as he simply ran the slant across the middle and was there between the safeties making a nice gain.
He was a step away from taking that all the way. 1st and 10 Explorers at the 38 of the Knights. Here's the give to Swingler, trying to turn that left corner. Trayvon Swingler hit and brought down after a gain of 3, maybe 4 on the carry.
And that was a safety over there on the right side who came all the way up to make that stop for a gain of only about 3 or 4.
And a short 3 at that. 2nd and 7 Explorers at the 36 of the Knights.
I'd like to see the old wheel run right over here with these 2 receivers. Let one go in, let one go down the sideline, and let him catch a pass for 6 points.
On the 2nd down play, McAfee takes the snap, hands it to Swingler right up the middle. He finds a seam. Swingler on his feet inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line, a gain of 13 and another first down for Marquette.
And Swingler was one stop away from going to the end zone that time as he was stopped by the secondary. One last guy had a shot at him, made him pay at the 24. But the Explorers moving those chains. Let's see if they can move the ball into the end zone.
Swingler, a sophomore running back, and he's been impressive here tonight. 1st and 10 Explorers at the Knights' 24-yard line, and here is McAfee trying to run out to the right side, and he'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He loses a couple.
I count 6 Knights within 2 yards of him when he goes down. Now that is tremendous pursuit.
Well, they faked the handoff. All the flow was to the left, faked the handoff, and McAfee tried to come back here to the right, and he lost 3 on that play.
That just shows your backside defenders are staying home.
Swingler is now the Explorers' leading rusher on the night, 10 carries for 54 yards.
See if he can pick up about 26 more here.
Here is the give right up the middle. Swingler, he finds a hole. He's going to go all the way. Trayvon Swingler into the end zone. A 27-yard touchdown run. They opened a hole, and he burst through it. And there was no doubt once he crossed the line of scrimmage, he was going to go 27 yards.
2 keys to that play. 1, there was a safety blitz, and he blitzed himself right out of the play. And 2, the offensive line, as you said, they created the hole. And from then on, well, what did I just say? I just asked for 26 yards. I got it. Maybe that's all we need to do is just ask.
A 27-yard touchdown run by Trayvon Swingler. Gets the Explorers on the board once again. Liam Maher kicks the extra point. And with 4:54 remaining in the fourth quarter, the score now, Mater Dei 35, Marquette 14. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Set, hit. Protection. Can anyone over there give me protection? Danny Holt. Put me in, coach. I can offer protection. Set, hit. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Halpin Music Company is so much more than just a music products retailer. We do have great products at great prices, but we've been long known for our exceptional customer service, our friendly sales staff, and highly trained, experienced repair technicians. We have great and talented music instructors, students young and old alike, all age groups. So I invite you to come to Halpin Music Company and experience the Halpin Music Company difference.
And tomorrow evening, 6 o'clock, the Gateway Grizzlies and the Evansville Otters live on the air. And Monday evening, it's the Lovey Smith Show at 7 o'clock. So your holiday weekend sports listening enjoyment is not over with just tonight's game.
I believe Sunday night is the final regular season game for the Grizzlies. They'll not make the playoffs, and they're going to have some fireworks afterwards.
The Explorers kick it deep. And Maher kicks it into the end zone. It's a touchback. So the Knights will start 1st and 10 from their own 20. So what do you think? Was that a spot for an onside kick, or is there still enough time to try and get a stop here and see what happens?
Well, if you're within 2 scores, the onside kick definitely. But now when you're 3 scores behind, maybe that's asking a little much, but you're going to have some big stops and big stops quickly, and I think that the defense, they've earned the right to see if they can get the ball back, but you sure would have liked to see if they'd have done a little pooch kick. Of course, you have to anticipate Mater Dei was probably looking for that.
The good news for Marquette with 4:54 remaining is that they've played Mater Dei even here in the second half. Now here is Schutz keeping the football himself, finding some running room out to the right side, and he just slides down at the 25-yard line as he was hemmed in and decided not to take a hit. Probably a good idea as he picked up 5.
Well, he was sliding, and as he was sliding to the grass, he was looking up the scoreboard and said, why do I need to take a beating here?
2nd down and 5 for the Knights, just shy of their own 25-yard line.
I don't know if we mentioned it, but Schutz is a 6'1", 208-pound senior. Good size, good range for a quarterback, and he's a good running back in addition to being a good quarterback.
And he's the one that they expected to lead this team and to be the main cog out there on offense, and he has been. But Weeder has done a good job, too. Now it's Weeder right up the middle, and Weeder dragging tacklers out to about the 29-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and 1 Knights, and now a flag is thrown as there was a little kerfuffle out here at the 42 between a Mater Dei receiver and an Explorer defensive back, and I'm not sure. See who they're talking to here.
Well, the thing of it is, they may be talking about whether that was a dead ball foul after the play had been blown dead.
Well, and they could have penalized both of them too. So
I hate that.
What was it? Yeah. What's the point? Although, if the referee could be, it looks like is he writing something down? Maybe he's writing their numbers down and saying, "Okay, boys, one more time and you're out of here." Let's see what the call is.
He may have just
dead ball, unsportsman against Marquette. Dead ball, unsportsman against Mater Dei. Offsetting, it was dead ball, so it didn't affect the play. It's 3rd and 1 Knights.
Slap their hands and let's
from
go.
Their own 29. You know, you can accomplish the same thing if the officials just go over and grab them and say, "Okay, boys, one more time and you're both out of here." 3rd and 1. And here's the give to Weeder, and he finds a big hole to the right side. Weeder to midfield, into Explorer territory, down to the 48-yard line. And that was a gain of 26 yards for Jake Weeder.
Once again, that little inside fullback trap, and that trap block springs him open, and once he gets into the secondary, the Explorers defense having trouble running him down. They don't bring him down until he gets into Marquette territory.
Weeder, 22 carries for 145 yards. And that puts him 2 yards shy of what Schutz has done. But Schutz has done 147 yards on 9 carries.
And a few passes as well.
Well, yeah. That's a completely different story. Power I formation. 1st and 10 Knights at the Marquette 48, and here is the give to the tailback. That's a new tailback into the ball game this time. And he picks up about 3 on the carry. Number 23, A.J. Albers, a 6'1", 175-pound junior.
Sounds like a fullback, doesn't he? Either that or race car driver.
Well, he doesn't have a bunch of sponsor logos on his uniform, so he's not a race car driver. 2nd down, you know, the state of budgets and things nowadays, you wonder when that's going to come to high school football. We'll go out and sell logos to all the businesses in town and put them on the uniforms. 2nd and 6, pitch back, and here's Albers, and Albers hesitates in the backfield and then goes nowhere. That's not a good place to hesitate. No gain, 3rd and 6 for the Knights.
Coming up on a stop over there, number 54, I believe that was Brandon Boos with the tackle.
Yeah, when you get that football 6 yards deep in your own backfield, go somewhere. Don't just stand there and dance, because nothing good will come from that. Timeout, Explorers. It comes with 2:25 remaining in the 4th quarter. The score, Mater Dei 35, Marquette 14. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Onto this campus, and it feels as though you're at an Ivy League institution.
It is cultured in so many ways. You would never know that it is a 2-year college.
This place is truly amazing. I love going to school here.
It is definitely not like any other community college.
If you're looking for a way for your life to change, then Lewis and Clark is the place for you to be.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, Free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your
3rd and 6 Knights, and now they've got a number of their they've got a number of their backups in there. The backup quarterback just fumbled the snap, but they recovered it after a 2-yard loss, and now it's going to be 4th and 8 Mater Dei at the Marquette 46-yard line. And now we've got a timeout taken again by Marquette, because they wound the clock after Mater Dei had recovered the fumble. So next week, the Explorers are home hosting Nokomis. The Marquette-Nokomis rivalry, since Marquette went into the Prairie State Conference, it's been one of those rivalries where it seems like every year the team that outplayed the other loses the game.
Yeah.
I mean, every year. One team will seem to dominate and then lose at the end.
And it doesn't matter if it's 14-7 or 50-48.
Right.
You know,
exactly,
sometimes it's gone down to the wire and it's whoever scored last.
But my understanding is Nokomis might be down a little bit, but you never know. That's why you play the games. But for Marquette, that's, all those years Marquette was an independent. Every game was a critical game. When you're in a conference and you start 0-2, like it appears Marquette's going to start, you wipe the slate clean when you're head coach. You can say, you know what, boys, those games were important, but we're starting all over.
Right.
We're going for a league title, and we're 0-0. So let's go out
and that's the whole purpose of getting into a conference.
Right.
That's why every school strives to have that opportunity, because you know that if you can win your conference, and we've seen, I think a few times, more so out in the Chicago area, a team has won the conference with a 4-5 record overall. And
Yes.
that really messes up the playoffs
Yep.
for those other people that are
Yep.
looking for 5 wins and enough playoff points.
And there are some who will say that Marquette is favored to win the Prairie State Conference. I doubt Darrell Angleton wants to hear that. He doesn't want his kids to hear that. But, again, that's why they play the games. And so we'll be on hand next Friday night to see how that all goes. On the fourth down play, the quarterback is going to pick up first down yardage and then some all the way down to near the Marquette 25-yard line. That's Jake Timmerman. 6'1", 175, a senior, and he's in there spelling shoots. And Timmerman just took it from the 46 all the way down to the 26, a 20-yard pickup on 4th and 10.
Well, as we've said so many times tonight, it is that modern-day offensive line that's getting the job done, and it showed right there. You can have an interchangeable quarterback, but if that offensive line is blowing the defense off the line of scrimmage, good things will happen.
Marquette at best has one timeout remaining. They may be out, I'm not sure. But we're down to 1:45 and counting remaining here in the fourth quarter, and the Knights with a new set of downs. And Timmerman bends under center and hands it straight ahead. Now, Timmerman's been in this game all along as a wideout, as the punter. He only punted once, as a kick returner, and playing some on defense, and now he's taken over at quarterback. And the running back there, another backup as the Knights have emptied their bench now. Picked up a yard at 2nd and 9 as the clock rolls down to 1:05 and counting remaining here in the fourth quarter.
And, of course, when you have a lead like this late in the game, you like to get that backup quarterback some reps just in case you may ever need him later on in the season.
But you have to be, well, let's see here what the play is here, and I think they're just going to take a couple of knees now, and that'll be it. As Timmerman reaches under center, takes a knee, they'll do it one more time, and this game will be over. What's your impression of the second half? Marquette and Mater Dei each scored a touchdown. It was a 7-7 second half. I thought it was a little bit encouraging for Marquette compared to what we saw in the first half.
I thought the defense really came to play in the second half. Not that they didn't show up in the first half, but those trap blocks really got to them in the first half. In the second half, there were a few mistakes there. But the secondary, I thought, for the Marquette defense played a lot more aggressively. They got up into receivers' faces. So technique-wise, they did things a lot better. Offensively, I think you can say the same thing. I think we saw some running backs who corrected some inadequacies in their running and started doing things the way the coaches wanted. So I think a couple of positive things they can take away from the second half, and hopefully they can welcome Nokomis next week and put a whooping on them.
Actually, Marquette won the second half 7-6.
There you go.
Correct myself. The Knights didn't get an extra point.
Well, you
so
know,
they each won a half.
We used to always say when we went in at halftime we were losing big time, let's just go out and win the second half. So they did that.
Marquette did that. They take the final knee. The final seconds tick off the clock. This one's in the books. The final score, Mater Dei 35, Marquette 14. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Accident.
RiverBender.com's coverage of today's game is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Calc Institute of Technology. Your future, your success. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Claywell Asset Management, an independent firm. Lewis & Clark